Greeting kindred, I am Voivode Mekhet, and with me is Poisonlily. Hi.
Hello.
Look, the editor exists. It's not a figment of my imagination.
Oh
So, it's been a while, but
no. Yes, at least a couple of weeks since.
oh no, we're tapping the vein.
Oh, that's true.
It's been a while since we had an episode of Tapping the Vein, and Silent Comedy did not go to Atlanta,
He was so missed.
but we had Poisonlily.
Yeah.
And we had a great time, and we are going to attempt to put this in chronological order as a full breakdown of what happened at Darkness Emergent Atlanta. You had a wonderful analogy for what's probably going to happen. The squirrel
Oh
thing.
yeah.
You wanna?
The ADHD squirrel thing because yes, I'm diagnosed. I don't know if you are.
No, but I have no doubts.
Yeah, but I definitely have been diagnosed. And yeah, like it's gonna go from like, oh no, we're gonna have this beautiful breakdown. And it's the, nope, no, one of our squirrel brains is gonna immediately go, oh yeah, there was also this, and then be like, so be prepared for absolute nuts.
I love the analogy of the ADHD brain squirrel going nuts. I just think of Hammy from Over the Hedge.
That is a movie I still need to watch.
Oh, I will be fixing that. Okay, so Atlanta. Atlanta was nuts. 100% insanity.
Beautiful. Yeah,
It was
just beautiful insanity.
It was, and this was the second time that Poisonlily and I bunked together.
Yeah.
We got to share a hotel room with our with a with a baby stingray.
Yeah. Our lovely adopted baby stingray, and the fact that we're now LARP parents to a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah,
Okay, the youngest is 19.
we're the adults.
Yeah.
We're the
I need
adults.
an adultier adult.
Yeah. I'm good to go unchecked. I don't get into that much trouble.
No, not really.
That's a lie. But
No, you were safe.
I tried.
You had to escort me to my room because obviously every time I have to get.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? That's a great idea. Let's start there.
What, Wednesday night?
Yeah. Like so we arrived Wednesday, which was actually very good timing because I showed up while you and Bella were walking out of the hotel.
No, we met up with you, I think, or we were just outside. I can't remember.
That's why I was saying you were walking out of the hotel as I was driving up.
Yeah. Because there's a lot that happened before. Like.
Oh, do you want to give us a preamble while I was driving? Like what happened? I'm excited.
So I drove most of the way. Like I was not kidding when I said like I drove. I think most of the 10 hours out of the almost 12-hour drive. Oh yeah, no, I drove through the night. So Bella and I left Central Illinois at like 10 o'clock at night. I drove until we hit just past Nashville, which ended up being just after dawn.
So you drove all the way to Tennessee?
So I got to watch the...
Jesus. I had to stop. Not like I would have driven straight to Atlanta from Southwest Florida, but I had a meeting the night before. Like on Tuesday night, there was a meeting for the NPC collective. So
That's so weird.
I mean, that's what it was. There was
the NPC collective.
It was
like, oh my
it
God,
was all of the
like what is going on?
it was all of the NPCs and all the storytellers, and we were just going over like last minute things, getting to know each other, that kind of stuff. But so I had to stop. I ended up stopping in Jacksonville. I have family up there, and I basically slept in there. They have like a makeshift garage apartment. Okay, basically it's a man cave. That's what it is. It's a man cave. It's
okay, so it's like the office I'm in right now.
But it's very comfortable. Anyway, so you drove all the way to Tennessee?
Yeah. So like that's how insane I am. But I had an entire road trip playlist because that's how I can be able to focus. Um, Luckily enough, I have too much of a safety overdrive. So when because highway hypnosis is a thing,
Mm-hmm.
I apparently can just lock in. So even dead of night, and of course it's me. Like I've already heard all the horror stories of like, oh, you're going to be going through the Appalachian Mountains. Like, don't go at night. And it's the like, oh, I guarantee we were driving through them. Like,
Yeah.
did not care. Like Bella was beautifully just passed out finally at one point as I'm just seeing the sunrise over the Smoky Mountains
Oh.
going into Tennessee. And I'm like, God, this is the most gorgeous thing ever. Oh, we're in Tennessee. Holy shit.
Yeah. No, the travel is probably one of my favorite parts about this stuff.
It was absolutely gorgeous. I know I only had like maybe a couple of photos when she drove a little bit because she drove after Nashville.
Yeah.
Because Bella's still young.
Bella
She
is
has
old
not
enough
been.
to drive.
She's old enough to drive and drink. But luckily enough, she did not do both. She is a very smart
That's
girl.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out.
No, exactly. But it's still the like she's still that young where it's the like yeah big cities will make her nervous and I'm like nope I get that and it's in a rented car that's only in my name to drive so
Yeah.
yeah so
Yeah.
it'd be like okay like I'll let you drive a little bit on the country roads that's fine but we need to make a stop before we get to Atlanta
Yeah.
so that way if I get into a crash in Atlanta it's on me
Yeah. Yeah.
and none of that happened thank God.
Did anything happen?
No,
Anything worth reporting or anything?
no, like not really. Like okay, like so yeah, I do get road rage, but like this is how awesome Bella was as a driver. Her job,
Nothing happened. I just
like
ran
she
6
didn't
people
like
off the road.
no, I just cussed them out. Like it's
Okay.
the I'm normally fine, but it's the like if someone is like moving too fast, I growl, I hiss, like it's feral.
Yeah.
Um, so
That's great.
So definitely her job was to make sure it was like, no, your job. It says you can't be navigator because in this car, since it wasn't mine, it was like a 2025 Jeep something. Can't remember. But it had the panel so I can be able to have navigation.
Oh, okay.
So because of that, it was like, okay, since you don't have to be navigator, you need to make sure I am sane so we don't hit someone or someone hits us.
All right. That's good.
Yeah.
You didn't have a navigator for a co-pilot. You had a referee.
Yeah, I basically had a referee slash counselor because I know at one point she like definitely touched my shoulder as soon as like you like I was ready to go full on cussing out another driver because they were getting too close, and of course it's like full protective mode, and I already have to give her the warning because anytime if I have to slam the brakes, I instantly arm out.
Yeah.
Problem is it's at chest level, so
Oh.
it's the if I grope, I'm sorry, but your life is more important.
Okay, so you're full of road rage and sexual harassment. And
Well, okay, no. The thing I was saying at the social that night was
Hmm.
I don't like because at that point I had only been asleep for maybe like 2 hours and 20 minutes total.
Yes.
So I was completely conked out, and I was only awake I think by pure spite. And just like, no, I'm here. What do you need? I'm here.
Okay, so you're going through all that. I'm driving. I think it came out to 11 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm just radio cranked, practicing for the Apache Club. That's what I'm doing. I'm just listening. I'm
Her
just
and I did the same.
top of my
Like,
lungs.
We had our car karaoke, and we didn't
Yeah.
even sing, even though I kind of thought about it.
Oh, I can't. I
But I
can't.
don't
I
feel
can't not. I'm in the car. It has to happen.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially when you have good songs on.
But then we arrive. You guys arrived first.
Yeah.
Anything exciting happen at all, or?
I mean, it was mostly running into people. Like we
Yeah.
got in, we made sure to drop our bags off, and then at that point, it was just the like we run into Brian. Oh God, he's in the book.
Do we have pictures of these people?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, you know me. I'll find
Good.
pictures.
I just think it would be a good idea that if we're naming people,
Well,
we
because
should
it's
be like,
Brian Ladd that I'm talking about. Like we ran into him first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the layout lead or editor.
yes.
Also one of the hosts of the Seraphim
Oh, yeah.
Club.
Oh, yes, yes. That's Caspian, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
That's Caspian? Okay, one of the
Yeah,
Toreador,
that's Caspian.
my fellow Toreador host. Um, I'm excited about. I'm excited to get to that. So, okay, so yeah, typical stuff. We got there. We ran into people. We put our
Yep.
stuffs in the hotel room. I expected like a dozen people in our hotel room. Kind of like I expected double of what we had in what we had in LA, and then it just ended up being the three
I
of
was like,
us.
well, that's because okay. So I did have one other person that I did try to convince. It was actually Braden slash other Steve,
Uh
from the Peoria group,
huh. Okay.
and he bowed. Well, because he was going to come in later, because of his own job. Like he had his own he had a mandatory meeting at his own job.
Yeah.
Um, but he bowed out of rooming, and I was like, dude, the worst that's gonna happen is either you're gonna be bunking in the same bed with this person, or you're gonna be bunking in the same bed with me, and it's
Yeah.
fine. But no, I think he ended up
Just
in his own
it's
room,
a
which was fine.
it's a
But it's
queen
like,
size pile on. Just pile on. Come on. We're not
I mean,
conscious
we're just a
anyway.
bunch
Just
of Tzimisce, it's fine.
it's fine. But then we all
We're the
met.
Flesh Collective.
Then we and then oh god. So then on Wednesday night we met up and we had a social, which was
Yeah.
which was awesome. That's when everybody started getting up there. I put up a reel, a short, all that stuff. That was basically like this is like a high school reunion, which was which
Kinda, yeah.
was insane. It really did kind of feel like my last high school reunion. Everybody was drinking too much. The room was way too small, and everybody was having a great
Yeah.
time. So
Oh yeah. No, I mean, the only thing I learned is that I apparently my body does not take tequila well. Because well, Lynn actually shared in the Discord one reel that he made, and you can see me sitting at a table alone, just head down. I'm like, oh no, he got me just when when I think it was like a mezcal Rita,
uh huh.
and the shots of tequila that
Mm.
Crunchy,
Yeah.
the lovely Tzimisce that we both saved,
Yep.
um, that he gave us. I swear
Is
the
that his
tequila hit
character name?
harder.
It's Crunchy.
That's his Discord name. I found
Okay.
his real name, and a
Okay.
part of me is kind of like, I don't want to confuse people because it's the same name as Sin's player, and I was like, nope, his
Ah,
name is
okay.
now Crunchy.
Crunchy. Okay. That's fine. It's just like I feel completely devoted to that character because
I do too.
he's he organized getting I'm just going to call them the Fleshy Collective, all of the Tzimisce.
Yeah,
He is the one who organized getting everybody together in at the first the first
yeah,
big
at
Tzimisce meeting
Vegas.
in Vegas. Yeah, and he gave out the necklaces and Crunchy.
God, yeah.
Crunchy is also the Tzimisce that I ran in with Mekhet and and went to save.
Yeah.
Um, what are you doing? Everybody knows I'm alive.
I'm laughing because I cannot wait to go more into details of what happened between, uh, lovingly called Greg because his name is Grigori,
Mhm.
is the character's name, but I call him Greg because half the time trying to remember how to pronounce that name
Yeah,
drives my brain nuts.
Gregori,
Um,
like Rasputin.
yeah,
Yeah.
things you learn out of character that you're like, oh, I can't wait to learn this out of character.
Is
Because
he
yes, apparently
actually?
Rasputin is involved in his background.
Oh God.
Um, oh yeah, and I'm like, oh, fabulous. You really are a Russian.
You gave me a gift. You gave me a gift early on Wednesday afternoon that I cherish and it's now part of my leather jacket,
Yeah.
which I very very much love. It's a patch.
It's actually, yep, it's actually, I used the photo in your Maquette explanation. I used the exact same photo.
Yeah.
Your patch.
It's got a possum with sunglasses that says "Live weird, fake your death."
Yep.
So as just like a slap in the face to plotline and everything like that, I dress full up like Maquette and show up at this social, which is an out of character event. But I'm wearing fangs and everything, and
Oh yeah.
Coop is there. Coop is our security lead.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No,
Nicest guy in the
he
world.
always goes. He always goes to the Wednesday socials because that's his night off.
Yeah.
So he will drink. He'll buy other people's drinks. Oh, that was the fun part.
Uh
Was
huh.
so when I went to order my mezcal Rita, I had already given my card. He thought I hadn't paid yet, so
Yeah.
he was already trying to be like, "Oh no, put her drink on my tab." And and the poor bartender was like, "She's already paid," and I was like, ha, "I'm faster than you. I bought my own drink."
After Crunchy brought us the tequila shots. So just I don't care about announcing this because it was already announced at the I think it was at the closing ceremonies.
I think so.
At the closing session, that Coop is going to be storytelling
Oh yeah,
on
it
the
was
cruise ship.
on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Like he's actually gonna have his own storytelling thing. Everyone lost their minds, like in the best way
Oh,
possible.
everybody's excited. Coop is
Yeah,
the nicest
everyone's
guy.
so
He's so
excited.
inventive. He has played werewolf on multiple occasions as an
Yeah.
NPC. Coop's awesome, but
Oh yeah.
Coop does not understand something, and I have to express this. Coop
Okay.
decided because I think he's going to do an amazing job as a storyteller, but he was asking before some ST advice. And
Yeah.
every time I gave him an answer, he bought me a shot.
Oh God.
My whole thought on this one is eventually you're going to get to a question that I can't answer properly because I've drank too much. So where is your level of oh this is a bad idea, Coop?
Well, like I said, clearly I can't. Like I survived vodka in Vegas because of the purple zebra.
Oh god. Oh yeah, no, I got a yard
Oh
too.
God.
I got a yard
I
too.
was, I was moving yours at the Tzimisce meeting in Vegas.
Yeah, I know. And Daphne drank most of mine.
Oh yeah. I drank most of mine too, and I ended up having to be escorted by Sen's player because I was in his room. We were just talking, and immediately I had the like,
Oh.
boom, and it was just like, oh no. And he
Okay.
went the same way. It was like, oh no, we need to go.
Okay, so we're finding a rhythm that Poisonlily has. She's gonna have to
Like
be
getting poisoned.
you're gonna have to be escorted back to your room.
No, apparently it has to be at least one night for almost every DE since Vegas. That because I don't remember LA unfortunately too much to
Oh
know,
my
but
god, how much
I
did you drink?
it's been too many months.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and I mean, we had a great time. We hung out with people. Miss Magitech showed up. Tracy's awesome. Caroline, the
March. I think
huh?
Mark showed up for like about 30 seconds at the social as well.
Yeah, Mark Mir was there for
Yeah.
he got to the hotel and I think he like walked in, said hi, and just ran.
Exactly. No, because he had his luggage, if I remember
Yeah,
right. He had his luggage with him. So he walked in, everyone cheered, and then yeah, he
yeah, and then he
like
just
I
left.
agree with you. I think he ran because
Yeah,
he had his luggage with him.
Cynthia
But
Marie
yeah,
was there.
yeah,
Pretty everybody was in this tiny little like
bar.
bar restaurant deal. Um, Good times.
Great
It was a
food.
good time. Great food.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Oh god.
I broke my rules and had something deep fried and covered in bread. I had a po' boy. I had a shrimp po' boy, which was great.
That was good though.
That
And
was
you had a
good.
bit of my jambalaya because it was
Oh
like I don't care, like because I think you specifically had the shrimp and the andouille sausage.
yes, specifically.
Because yeah, like
I
I
like
was
to
just
have
like I'll
friends.
gladly take the rice right now. I gotta get something has to soak up the alcohol.
I like having
It did
friends so
not
I can
work.
steal their food.
Whereas I'm the type of person going like, "This is fucking delicious. You need a bite before you eat the whole thing."
But yeah, we had to take you back to the room.
Well, and also, if I remember right, Lynn stopped us on the way out of that bar and took photos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, pose, pretend you're not drunk.
You did a good job though. I think those pictures probably came out really good.
I'm hoping so. Apparently, the first wave is currently being edited as we speak.
Yeah.
So,
Now you saved
kudos to Lynn.
you saved me that night, and you don't even realize it.
No, I don't. What the hell?
You kicked off my my parental response.
Oh,
You needed to be escorted to the room. So
yeah.
like you're like, hey, can you help get me to the room? And I went sober. Okay, let's go. So like I was instantly all that alcohol, waste of money. Luckily, I didn't buy it. So
Right, I'm like, it was bought for you.
yeah. I also had like a lot of water and a couple diet
Yeah, like
cokes
I
and
think
stuff.
you had perfect pacing where like I know like kudos to Rachel or Ire, like
Mhm.
they played Raphael this time. They know, like for some reason, they will like notice me if I am just out of it. Because even in Vegas, they noticed when I was getting overheated
Yeah.
and a little drunk from the Fey blood.
Oh my god. The
Yeah,
the Epicureans need to be stopped.
they do.
They are a dangerous faction.
They are very dangerous. Um, but they noticed that something was wrong, and immediately I was just like, if you can get me water, that would be great, because I was just trying to make sure of like, I do not want to throw up. I've only thrown up once when drunk, and that was at a friend's house. And I want to keep it that way.
I can understand that. Um,
Right?
after you disappeared, um, I accompanied Bella and the rest of the party to another bar, which was several blocks away, across from the park, um, across from Centennial Park. It's not that far. It was just across the street
It's
on the other
far
side of
when
the park.
you're drunk off your ass.
I was not drunk on my off my ass, so I was
No,
not that
because I
far,
activated the parental thing, and
which I
like,
appreciate.
oh, and for everyone, like, you did actually make me a liquid IV.
Oh yeah.
As well. Yeah, like it was the like I think that saved me because I remember sipping it, passing out,
Hmm.
and then waking up, chugging the rest of it, and went like, "Oh, I'm instantly feeling better now. I can go
If yeah,
downstairs."
if you are afraid, this is not a sponsorship.
Ooh,
This is
yeah,
not a sponsorship.
it's really not.
If
Like,
you
but
are
oh my
afraid,
god.
if you are afraid that you're gonna have a hangover or you drank just too much or you just didn't get enough water or something like that, dude, get liquid IV. I get the
Yeah.
sugar-free kind. They're just the best thing, and they taste great. Why are we not sponsored?
Right. I'm like liquid IVs.
Liquid IV,
Contact one
sponsor
of us.
us. Gamers
One of us.
stay up
Like,
all night.
yeah.
Contact us. We will
Well, and
push
even then,
this.
that's like the advice we even give, like almost before every
Hydrate.
event is the what? Yeah, like hydrate or like I
Hydrate.
think even well even RC says the same thing. Like no, like just pack up liquid IV like crazy.
Yeah, but our RC is responsible for getting us all in trouble with the party, so of course she's pushing liquid IV. She doesn't want to get in trouble.
Ooh, sure.
So yeah, after I took you back and got you the liquid IV and made sure that you were like okay, we went to this bar. I went back downstairs. We went to this bar, and it was Rob's birthday. Rob plays Waylon
Yeah.
the Gangrel, which we all have trading cards for now, which I'm excited about. I
Yep,
love those.
yeah, made by Bella because like she's been
I think
wanting to do that for months.
I think I still
Um,
have it in my wallet, actually.
yeah, I finally had to move it out of my wallet into my character wallet.
You have an in-character
Along with
wallet?
the yeah, no, I did. I actually had to now, especially since I now have a
Can I?
moon card, two business cards, and maybe two Fang coin in there now.
This is
So I'm like, I
this
need
this is like a fan made. Did Bella make these?
yeah. She designed them.
So
She
our
took
our
one of
baby
Lynn's
Stingray made this. It's so cool.
yes, our baby Stingray made them.
I was
She
holding
has
up in
been
front of the
working on them
camera.
for months. Like
It's
she's
really
been
cool.
working on them for months. Oh yeah, like she took one of Lynn's photos,
Hmm.
and she even gave one to Lynn. Because Lynn kind of pointed out, was like, "Hang on." Like he actually teased her and went like, "I might have to sue you." It was an adorable interaction.
Now,
Um,
Lynn is the photographer from Diablerie, right?
yeah, he is Diablo Visuals. He and also apparently, I guess now the like official photographer for these Darkness Emergent events
Well,
because they really haven't.
how do you not have somebody
Right,
named
like especially since
Diablerie
it's like
videos?
you have like three, like yeah, especially since he has like at least now three events under his belt,
Uh huh.
has the best videography
And only
ever.
one fire alarm incident. I'm
They
not
know
gonna
you,
let him.
man.
I'm not gonna let him live that down. I love that he bumped into one of the triggers for the fire alarm.
I mean, we now have the whole thing that Bruce apparently caused the lights in the opening panel.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't wait for
yeah. One of the
that.
storytellers screwed up that. We all look towards Lynn. We we.
Well, no, because if you think about it, like it's the fact that Jimmy was up there, and of course, because there's so many La Sombra in the room, everyone was like, "Yup, the La Sombras took over."
Uh. So yeah, we're at the bar, and I just gotta
Yeah.
say that I don't know. They people decided that it was the end of the world, and they found a bar and they were gonna drink it, the whole bar. I had
Oh no.
I had put myself because I kind of felt responsible for Bella. You know,
No, that's fair because with like,
I
because
I
at least she
I love her so
like she is
much.
drinking age, but like at the same time, it's the Oh, you sweet son of
Well, I
don't do
didn't
something stupid.
I didn't I didn't think anything bad was going to happen with that. I was going to let her make her
Yeah.
own adult mistakes.
No,
But
exactly.
I was going to
But
walk
keep
her
it within range.
back. I was
Like,
going to walk her back to the hotel. You know?
yeah.
Like, and we were sitting at a table. It was me, Bella, Crunchy.
I think Lynn had another. Someone had another video because I remember you just sitting there eating something, and I was just like,
I had chicken wings.
"You ate again?
Yes, I did. I completely
More
gave up.
breading."
And Steve Coleman, the concierge of
Yeah.
the BNS concierge. We were all sitting at a table. The party had like taken over the entire bar.
Oh God.
Like there
That
were
poor bar.
there was a full bar when we got there, and I didn't see anybody but by night studios or like Darkness Emergent people
Oh
after like
no.
20 minutes. It was just a sea of drunk gamers. Everybody was having a fun time celebrating Rob's birthday.
Oh yeah.
And they had party bags that had
Yes.
like they had snacks and like those little fake crappy vampire teeth and liquid
Yeah. That glow
IVs.
in the dark, by the way.
Yeah, and
Well,
liquid
yeah, they
IVs.
had liquid IVs. I have one near me actually, because I'm at my work desk.
I am
Um,
not drinking a liquid IV right now. This is actually just water with lemon juice.
I am.
So yeah, no, we had a really really good time. I ended up uh, playing. Uh, we were walking, designated walker.
Yeah, like you were
I
like the designated sober, like
yeah
walker slash sober friend because I remember you finally got back to the hotel, and I think Bella finally got up to the room, but she
I
like
made
like the
I
only
made
thing she told me is
sure.
like he's making sure people come back, and then she passes right the fuck
Yeah,
out.
no, I made sure
I was
that
like, all
Bella.
right, good for you, honey, you survived. You're not too horribly drunk. Good
Nah,
job.
she was fine.
I'm proud of you
She
for
got
being
up
this
before
drunk.
she got up before we did in the morning.
That's because I think she had. Oh, because
They
she
went to the
actually had
aquarium.
Yeah, she went to the aquarium with our rest of our LARP children.
Yeah. Our hotel, by the way, was right across the street from the Georgia Aquarium.
Yeah,
And also World of Coke, which is right there too, which was fun, which we will talk about in a moment. Um, but yeah, no, I ended up playing basically like sober daddy for the whole group. At one point in time, shut up.
no, no, that's now becoming a T-shirt in my head.
Sober
Like that's
daddy.
how my brain works. It was like, yep, sober daddy.
I'd rather be sober daddy than drunk daddy. Um, so I
Gross.
so no, I hung out until the last person went upstairs. I think
Yeah,
you
because I
you actually
remember
woke
like
up and came down.
yeah, like I woke up like I think 20 to like 40 minutes later. Finally
Yeah.
went like, because that's when Bella came in, and that's when she was just like, hey, like he's still out there. He walked me back, yada yada yada. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then I remember messaging you, and then finally heading down, and just sitting and chilling, going like, I might be tipsy, I might be fully sober, I don't know.
Yeah.
But at least that way you were not the only sober
No,
person down there.
I appreciate that very much. It was nice to have some sober company after a little while because I
Yeah,
was
because I
letting
remember
it
like a
happen.
lot of people went nuts, and seeing Coop even that drunk would be like, oh, buddy, because I remember him just like sitting there, just like nodding off, and it's like, because you and I were both like, do you want an escort to your room?
Yeah, we were like,
Like,
"Do you need to be
like,
walked to your room,
like,
Coop?"
like, we'll gladly do it.
He is so
This is your night
responsible.
off.
He's so
Go nuts.
responsible for the rest of the. I'm glad he got to have some fun.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
but I ended
yeah,
up
like
going up
I
to
love that.
the I ended up going up to the hotel desk when people were getting a little rowdy and being like, "Hi, sober friend. I just want to let you know that I'm going to be here the whole time and I'm going to make sure that people get where they're going and I will make sure that there is no mess for you guys to clean up. I promise."
Yeah, because I think I remember like there were like giant, like almost like that big of like chips all over, because
Mhm.
the snack bags
Yeah.
and whatnot, and like it was just that whole thing of like, yep, like let's at least pick this up so that way at least cleaning staff, they just have to get the tiny little crumbs and that's it.
Yeah. Well, we had a few people who were eating chips who just couldn't find their mouths. So, but they thought they were
Because
eating.
their mouths are over here.
But they thought they were eating. They would like put it up to their face and just like drop it and just start chewing. And I'm like, it's on your shoulder, dude. Like,
Right.
But after that,
I mean, it is
every
a good way for to celebrate Rob turning like what was it like? It was a milestone
was
birthday, I
it?
think, for him. I think he turned 40.
Oh, did he? Oh yeah, he's still a baby.
Yeah, dude, I told him your age, and he was like, "There's like," I told him your age at Gen Con, and he was
Uh
like, "He looks that good for that age," and I'm like, "All right,
huh.
Jesus."
Vampire. Um, um, so yeah, we got everybody taken care of. Everybody went back to their room, and then we died. We
We
experienced
did not
torpor.
die. No, every night, and this is why it's so fun to bond with
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Every single night, we're up until 3 or 4 in the morning, spouting the stupidest fucking shit, and then we pass out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really the
Pure
worst roommate.
Yakita.
Yakita. So I introduced Poisonlily to Ryan George and his "Let's Make Fun of Expensive Stuff" playlist. Um, yeah, Yakita.
So dumb, but it's funny.
It's so dumb. Sometimes I just need to laugh, and
Exactly.
and he handles that. He hits all the funny buttons. But then we wake up, and Bella is on her way out
Yeah.
to join some people and head over to the aquarium. And we
Yep.
decided that it was time to pack up and go get some Coke.
That's because a year ago, you had specifically stated with DJ and Carol
Yeah.
in Vegas because they had a Coke store
Mhm.
of like, hey, like we're gonna go grab Molly, like
Let's
go
go
pick
get
up
some.
Molly and go grab some Coke.
Let's go get some Molly and get some Coke.
Because that's why I'm like, I don't mind my like actual name being used because it goes so well with Poisonlily of just the
Yeah.
it's always fun when you have Molly on you.
But it's getting to the point where like my family calls me Mekhet, so I'm just so used to calling everybody by their work names at this point.
Fair.
But yeah, we went to World of Coke. We
Yep.
got a picture taken with the option for what 20
There was like
25
yeah,
backgrounds.
I think might have been 20. Like it was like 15 to 20 different backgrounds,
Yeah.
including holiday ones,
Yeah.
to be like the weirdest like little digital like Christmas cards.
We have the opportunity to make the most awkward Christmas cards. That's what we have.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But we walked around. We checked out all the fun stuff. Do you have any highlights about World of Coke?
I did like the video, even though it was basically 6 minutes of pure propaganda.
Dude, I have never
It was
felt
weird.
so cult indoctrinated.
Right?
It was
Like, okay.
it was six
So
minutes
then going
of
by
you
actual,
need Coke
like,
to have joy.
yeah, it was like you need Coke to have joy. They of course did the whole thing of like to me the jerking thing is the whole like the soldier coming home, because clearly they arranged for the whole family to like see this cute message just to have them be in the same stadium, and I'm just like, don't cry, don't cry. They're trying to get to your heartstrings. They're an evil corporation.
I think that
Pentex.
I was gonna say the Tremere, but
No, I would blame Pentex.
this is the Pentex thing.
Could have helped.
That's true. That's true. Oh my god. Yeah, 6 minutes of we're going to hit every emotional button you have.
Yeah.
It
Like,
really
back
it
at,
was
like, my
cult.
primary job again, because that's what the videos look like at work too.
It was like cult indoctrination. It's not even joking.
Yeah.
We walked around. We did all the fun little activities. We got to compare like old Tab and Coke and new Coke and like all the stuff
Yeah,
that doesn't
was
exist
fun, 'cause
anymore.
especially since I never had Tab because I'm that young.
It's just Diet Coke.
Or like, dude, I was born in '91. Like, I'll fully admit it's like I was born in '91. I did not have that.
Yeah,
Like,
but
and
Tab
I've
is
like
literally
seen
just
it.
Tab is just literally the recipe they use for Diet Coke now.
You might be right, because it's like if I remember right, like it's like yeah, it had that weird.
No, that's a whole thing. There's a whole
But
Coke
no.
Diet Coke conspiracy
Yeah.
thing. The Diet Soda Wars.
Oh yeah, I think part of the exhibit actually kind of
Mm-hmm.
like slightly covered that, but like just enough off.
Yeah. Um, and then of course we went into the roulette room of every Coca-Cola
The
flavor that you
tasting room,
shouldn't
like,
try.
oh man, some of
So
those flavors were really good though.
some of them were really really good. I liked the it was like a Guatemalan ginger beer. I was like, hell
Yeah.
yeah, Coke! Why isn't that here? Um,
Right?
but I tried
Start
Beverly.
selling some of the stuff here.
We tried
Yeah,
Beverly.
we both tried Beverly.
What'd you think?
I get the ashtray flavor. Especially since you learned that I used to be a smoker. Where I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah, that's
ashtray.
ashtray. And then I love the fact that you downed yours in one shot at first.
Yeah.
I had enough that I did 2 sips.
Well, I
And the
figured
second sip where I'm
we're
like,
right
oh, okay, now. Oh.
we're right next to the dispenser. I figured I'd get more if it was all right. You know. So yeah, no, I tried. I had it. It is worse the second time somehow.
Yeah.
It's like
That's why I think
the
the way Beverly is created, it literally cleans your tongue off the
Oh,
first time. So
well,
it's
yeah.
like, oh, it's not bad. It tastes a little weird, but it's not bad.
It's
It's that second time where you're like, oh no.
it's a low grade acid like a flat top cleaner.
Yeah.
You take that first sip and it's just like, well, it's just gonna burn everything away. And now try it again.
Yeah, it's like
Now try it again.
When it burns everything away, it's like, oh, okay, it has a weird flavor, but it's not that bad. And then it's the second one, you're like,
see,
ew.
I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was good. The absence of bad does not mean the presence of good. I want to point that out. In my opinion, as a non-smoker, as somebody who's never really gotten into that,
I'm like, I don't recommend it. I'm glad I quit.
it tasted like grapefruit rinds. Like the skin of a grapefruit is what it tasted like. Which makes sense because there are places around the world that have grapefruit candy, which is literally just dehydrated grapefruit rinds covered in sugar.
Yeah,
so
and Beverly is from Italy, and I remember you talking about to someone of like they would have like the dried grapefruit rind candy. And even like their palates are going to be far different from what we've dealt with growing up.
Yeah, because we eat crap constantly.
Yeah, mostly all that delicious sugar. So tasty.
I miss the sugar. I really don't. but my body thinks I do. So yeah, we did that, and then that's pretty much all we did for World of Coke. Because right after that is the gift shop.
Yeah, like we barely even perused around. Like there was the option for the icons to go like take a picture with the polar bear.
Yeah.
And like we just barely missed the times every time, and I was like, whatever. Like I love the videos of it where it is the most cartoonic polar bear in existence, and it will make me giggle.
We barely missed it.
Like I'm not kidding. I checked it at one point, and it was just
how many times will it be said?
And the first one was at 11:30. I'm like, oh no, how sad. Moving on. Like
you're like all into the story, and I'm just over here going, barely missed it. We barely missed the bear.
You and your dad puns.
Yeah, I got 3 kids. It happens.
It does, but I'm an aunt, so I should have a little.
So after that, I think the next thing was just registration opened.
Because I know right after that, that's how we basically bonded and how we got our LARP children.
Yeah.
Was because we met up with Bella, Vesper / Moray, and Percy is the name of the last one, the youngest.
Which one was Percy? Oh, yes, Percy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because we met them outside the aquarium and we got lunch at Korean Steakhouse.
Because it was like, okay, let's go check on them and let's go have lunch together. And that's how we both got the nods from Percy to go like, oh my gosh, like you guys were so awesome and you were okay with us calling you mom and dad. And we're like, oh shit, we have LARP children.
Ah, hell.
This is how it feels. Shit.
Yeah. Crap.
Oh no, you have more children.
Well, I mean,
I'm like, God.
you didn't go to San Antonio. You missed the fun. In San Antonio, oh my God, San Antonio on the first LARP night, I walk in and I mean people kind of know who I am, and
yeah,
and this was when it's the first event, so but like all the Tzimisce, all of them, just filtered over. And they're just like, you got to help us like figure out what the hell we're doing. And I'm like, is this in? I was like, is this in character? And they're like, oh my God, yeah, no, in character. We don't know what we're doing. And I'm like, how long have you been embraced? They're like 25 years. I'm like, I'm 6 months old. Go find a sire.
That sounds better than go get beckoned.
Go get beckoned. That's what you say to old people. Go get a sire is what you
Old
say to
people.
neonates.
Whereas what you were wanting was just like go get sired
Go
again.
get your sire. Oh my god. So yeah, there was registration, which is not anything to really write home about. It's
No, but
you
it's
sign up.
they actually do really well. Like I do like how they've have the volunteers and they have it and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only big thing was that something happened with the Iron Horseman pens. Like they didn't have
Ah, I was so pissed.
like I was just like, dude, you're gonna piss off the entire faction. Oh god.
It felt like a slight.
Right? I was like, listen, they're popular. Yes, they filled up quickly, but you can still give them a little respect.
I think
Damn.
this was BJ's last shot at us.
Probably.
Completely joking. I don't think BJ's out to get
Yeah,
us.
like,
I
like,
know
but,
BJ's
like-
out to get us. No, yeah, no. They have faction pins. They have these awesome little like they do new ones every time for each of the factions.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Iron Horsemen sadly got lost in the mix. There are a lot
Yeah.
of factions though.
There are.
So
like,
yeah.
and I would say the designs have gotten better, like ever since.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
on in Chicago, and yeah, the Chicago buttons like that because I still have mine.
Were they the pins, like the round ones?
Yeah, they were like the huge. Well, they were like the huge buttons
Yeah.
in Chicago.
And but it was also
And-
brown on brown, so you
Yeah,
couldn't
it was-
actually
well,
see
was
what
a
it was.
Slightly different brown on a weirder, slightly
Yeah.
different brown. So it was like you could barely see them.
Yeah.
Can't remember Vegas too much, but LA had the seizure-inducing ones.
Oh, the ones that lit up. Ugh.
Well, not only lit up, but pulsed.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that
Not,
specifically.
it sounded like not a lot of people were.
Yeah, strobe lights are not something
so-
that vampires should wear. Because it's like, there's one. There's-
Well, especially since like they would be great at the raid we had, but
Yeah, but we had like light up rings and stuff for that.
the go-go rings were nice.
Yeah. After
Yeah,
that,
this time it was like just like it was almost like a die cut of like each of the faction ones. Like it was a lot cleaner. They were really nice this time.
Mhm.
Like I loved them.
Did you attend the dinner with Darkness?
I did not. I only had the elder ticket.
Okay. Yeah,
but that
Methuselah
might change
Plus.
in LA.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but that might change with it. I got a Methuselah ticket.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, you're probably gonna
I
go to
took
dinner.
Money.
That's awesome. I didn't get to go either. This was a meeting of like this was a chance for people who had the higher tickets to be able to meet like the Prince and Victoria Ash and Tigurius and stuff. I specifically was told that I was not allowed to go to this one because they didn't want a war criminal at dinner.
Because this time it was in character.
Yes.
The other times they were out of character.
Oh, were they? I
the
thought
one
they
in
were.
LA No. Apparently, like this was the first time they were doing it in character.
Okay.
The other times it was just the hey, come meet our special guest. So like I know like for the LA one you had like I think Jason Carl was there, of course Cynthia Marie, B Dave.
Mhm.
I do not know if Alex Ward made it.
Alex got late. It was late. He got held up because I think an acting gig.
Yeah,
Because
he
he's
was
like
in the middle
an
of,
adult. He has a real job.
Well, definitely at that time he has he had a real job. I think
Yeah.
now like he's probably in 2 to 3 different things.
I felt so bad for him at the time too, because he like rushed over to get to us.
Yeah.
But he had just gotten off work, so like
Right.
he had I think he was working in LA and he had to drive to Vegas. Like he got off work and drove to Vegas.
Oh my
And I'm like,
God, that's
yeah.
insane.
No, that's why he was all miserable the whole time. He had a sinus infection and everything. Like I felt so bad
Oh,
for him.
Oh yeah, no, because I remember like kind of like teasing him a little bit, like because there was at the Seraphim Club he was supposed to be there
Mhm.
because he was invited by the Tzimisce to show up since he was playing the Tzimisce, and it was like no, you need to be at this family meeting,
Mhm.
and he didn't show up. So I went up to him the next day and teased him like both mostly in character and went like you didn't show up at the family meeting, what the hell? And he was just like and he answered out of character. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. like you could tell he was so tired. I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
But I mean, even in LA, he was still doing some like acting gig because I remember he talked about that at the closing
Mhm.
panel as well. Of like he would finish up for the day, and then just run to the hotel
Mhm.
to like absolutely just go straight into Jasper mode, which scared Jimmy. Thankfully. Just hi. And I'm like,
Dude,
okay.
when he turns it on, he turns it on. It's creepy as hell.
It's amazing because he can also turn it off.
Yeah. Did you go to? You were at Meet the Prince.
I was.
Okay, Meet the Prince was a lot of fun. That was when I got to bring in Jermaine for the first time, and
Yep.
I just basically got to walk around and be broody and rude to everybody for a while. That was fun.
Yeah,
I
that
already
was
I already gave
dark.
my big thing. Did anything spectacular happen for you at Meet the Prince?
Yes, because that was the start of your trial.
I did not know they were doing this.
Yeah, like this was secretly planned in my head. No one else involved. Like not even other people knew about this for like months.
Mhm.
So at the Meet the Prince night, that was I approached Tigurius alone. I am
That's
convinced this is
brave.
a mercy trait that if it's anyone super high, mighty, powerful, she just goes like, "Yeah, I don't care how powerful you are. I'm going to talk to you, and you're going to treat me with respect because I'll do it first."
Is that how you got kidnapped?
No, that's a different thing.
Okay, just checking.
And it did start that night as well.
Okay.
Um, and I was not. It was more of a kidnapped, but more to come.
Okay. I'm excited because I don't know
So
anything about that either.
I know, like this is why we talked about like, do you want chronological or topic? Um, so I approached like Tigurius, played by Mark Meer. I'm already like I don't know how I'm not nervous because it's me going like I have watched Mass Effect be played. I might have played a little bit myself, and it's me going like, oh my fucking god, it's fucking Commander Shepard. This is cool, and somehow like I love being able to go into my character's mind and go. All of that out the window. We're just going to approach a fifth generation Banu Hakim like he means nothing to
Yeah.
me. But I was able to introduce myself, be completely polite, respectful, because that's how Mercy usually is, and that's how she was kind of raised.
Hmm.
Um, and I remember essentially kind of going like, "Oh, it's really nice to meet you. I'm glad to have met you. I do, if it's okay, I do have a case for your judgment because I do appreciate, and I also like the way I played it as well is that Mercy does understand the whole concept of justice that he wants. Like she was on the same boat with it of
Yeah.
like, no, I love the justice thing. I want you to judge this fairly.
Also, the
Um,
Prince did announce Miss Monroe, who is being played by Bridget Jeffries. I'm
yes,
awful with names. Yes, she a sweetheart all the way across, out of character, terrifying in
I
character.
love her.
Um, she had announced that Tigurius would be hearing people's cases.
Yeah,
So,
like
like, you didn't
it was an
even,
open invitation.
yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and obviously and he like even in character like he was pretty open to hearing about it. Obviously, as long as it didn't interfere with the case. Like it
Yeah,
was like, oh well, obviously, like we don't want to interfere with the case.
yeah.
So like there was that, and he seemed okay with it. Like I think I put Mark in such a weird improv moment because I basically approached with a personal plot point
Hmm.
because he kind of did
Dude, it was advertised. He was available for personal plot points.
was,
That's the
but he
whole
was
thing.
not expecting it to be Mekhet because later on I had to have a talk with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
the like, oh, like
Yeah, what do you
that's
do
some
when
of that
what
improv.
do you do when the storytellers are after you? Like seriously?
Well, especially since like I'll get to it in a bit
Yeah.
because I had so much happening in that night too. But also when I was introducing myself and asked him about that, which he kind of did like the deliberation kind of like thing. Like I see it more in like corporate stuff of like, oh
Yeah.
yes, we'll circle back on this, yada yada. Like he did that, like fantastic. I had found this is so great. I randomly found a minor boon from Kevin Jackson that I
I
still had from Chicago.
I found a minor boon in the elevator at
Oh,
Darkness
that's
Emergent
right.
for Theo Bell. I pocketed that shit.
Well,
If
I
if
think
that
this
belongs
one,
to somebody, let me know and I'll get it back to you. But
right?
I have a boon from
Whereas,
Theo.
well, this one I think I had accidentally like actually pocketed it from my faction
Oh.
because I play such a bitch. um,
Accidentally.
I gave that to Tigrius.
Oh yeah.
Tigrius, however you pronounce his name.
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
be just as
I
bad.
think it's Tigrius.
Um,
Tigurius. I don't fucking know.
yeah, I know that's what I'm like. I'm gonna be just as bad. But I gifted it to him, and of course he goes like, "Well, this will not sway my opinion." Like, and I was like, "Oh no, 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 no! This is a gift for just me meeting you. I
Yeah.
think you would make more use of this than I would." And the fact that it's a minor boon from Kevin Jackson, I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't care what Chicago plot I just fucked up. This is gonna be great.
Carol, our community member Carol, who also plays at DE, calls him Uncle Tiggy.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I miss her.
She should. I think she'll be back at LA.
Good. She knows Mercy's secret. And now so does Jermaine. It's the best thing ever.
So how'd that whole interaction go? He was just happy to take
It
it
was
and
fantastic because I know another time that night I actually introduced another player character who did want to meet him. And it was one of those things of like, of course, me being, the Camarilla,
yeah.
and going like, oh no, like let me do my job and like actually help introduce you. And it apparently started this entire thing of like now they're going to Uncle Tiggy to basically
We'll
be
just
his
we'll just
mentor
call
of
him Uncle
judgment.
Tiggy.
Right, I think it makes it easier. That's why I'm like, thank you, Carol. Oh my God, this makes it easier. So yeah, like so I was able to introduce him. Like to me, I agree with most people. Like he seems intimidating, but like I said, this is why I'm like this has to be a Mercy trait where she just sees these huge level like elders and just goes, oh no, just approach him,
And just doesn't care.
just do it. Yeah, just does not care.
I can respect
So I was,
that.
yeah, and I mean, like, I know there was like a couple moments where I did go out of character and literally just tell him, it's like, dude, definitely a huge fan. Thank you so much for being like, just awesome. Like, he is approachable even out of character.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Well, I
God.
mean, you were there when I got to meet him.
That's still the best thing ever. Hi, I'm okay. I'm gonna be your bitch this weekend.
The look on his face.
Yeah, the look on his face was priceless, and he took it with such grace. And it's like, all right, like this is gonna be one hell. He looked like it. Like the face to me reminded me of the this is gonna be one hell of a weekend.
I didn't
But
know if I was
another
supposed to follow him around all week or if I was supposed to just like
that's fair,
I didn't know. I was his prisoner. What was I supposed to do? I don't know.
right? Like I think the brooding helped more, but I know another thing that happened that night that is connected to the hunters.
Okay.
So I signed up for the bad thing.
Yes,
The bad thing is
that was a new
yeah.
service that By Night Studios was offering.
Yep.
You could sign up and pay extra for them to treat you like crap. That's right?
You did not have to pay extra. This
Oh,
was
you
an
didn't?
experiment. No, it was an experiment.
Awesome. I thought it was
Yeah.
an extra feature thing.
It was kind of an extra feature, but you did not have to pay.
Very cool. So you just tell them I want to be picked on effectively and they write a plot around you?
Say once you got approved by the character creation concierge team,
Yes.
they sent you a link to like a Google form that to sign up for the bad thing. Like if you didn't want to do it, you just didn't click on the link, easy peasy. And they just wanted like a couple to a few ideas that they could work with. I mean, I was giving them the whole thing of like, here's my sire. See if you want to do that way. Here was like a touchstone of mine that may or may not have traveled to the area.
Yeah.
But I also had the whole thing of I did have the lore sheet first light, like every dot.
Yeah.
Like separately. So that's what Bruce went with.
Bruce did an amazing job. This was his first time storytelling. Like he
I
did
did
like
storytelling for By Night Studios.
well, he did
In
he
LA, he did have the side LARPs, and those were fantastic.
yeah, he was also he was the guy who played the thin blood that made me lose humanity.
Yeah, he was one of the things. Yeah.
So like he did narration work, but like this was like I think the first time that he was like really in storytelling. And he did such a great job.
He did. Oh my God, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, like that for that Meet the Prince night, I like Mercy apparently had a message from her mole, because that's the third dot. is that you have a mole, so I named him John. Sorry.
It's a middle name. It's fine. It's also like the most common name.
Whatever. But also I like the whole implication of like, oh hey, like he's my John.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah. So
I
the
thought you were
mole
making fun of me.
basically,
That's all.
it's both. Um,
Friends. Anyway.
so I get a message from John,
Uh-huh.
and essentially went like, hey, there's been a drop off. Go and see if you can like pick it up, whatever. So I gathered like a small group because hell no, I'm not going alone. Not when it's like a drop off point. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
Mercy. Later on, that we will be talked about. Mercy was indeed fucking stupid. So I grabbed, if I remember right, Nikolai the Salubri, played by Steve. There was Elodie the Malkavian, and I know I'm going to miss one other person because there was another person with us, as well as Greg the Tzimisce. Slash Crunchy. Crunchy Greg.
Crunchy Greg. Crunchy Greg! Oh! Oh, that's your name now. Crunchy Greg the Tzimisce. Crap. This is how nicknames happen.
Sorry. Just like, oh god, Crunchy, I'm so sorry. This is what you get for the tequila.
It's payback.
Right. So I gather them all with me. We do this like borderline heist in a train station in Atlanta.
Okay.
To get to it's fantastic because it ends up going into like these underground tunnels underneath the train station to get to this drop off.
Okay.
And so it's like, okay, like, and it was amazing. That's all I can remember until we get to the drop off point where there's a laptop, but then all of a sudden there's a robo dog that spits fire.
Who wrote this?
I think Daniel.
Was it Daniel? God damn it.
I can't remember if it was him or if it might have been Bruce.
There was a robot dog that spit fire.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm there and I don't even know what the hell is happening.
Right. And I'm trying to piece things together. The only thing I remember was that I needed to grab the laptop, grab the USB stick, because that's what was on there. And there was a box that had some stuff in it, as well as a painting that had the face like cut out, whatever, like burnt out. That did apparently set also on flame. There's so much fire.
I didn't see that much fire. I saw fire the last night.
One that took damage from our little group was Nikolai. And of course, I felt bad because I had frickin' Yara, Bella's character,
Yara. Adorable little Yara.
Yes. Oh god, that personal plot that night also happened. That was
Are we getting into Yara's love interest?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's the next night.
Okay.
But
there was so much romance in Atlanta.
Technically, Mercy also got romance.
Really?
With Greg. Yeah, it was pretty much almost decided on the in-character chat that everyone was going to be like, I'm going to find like the love of my life in Atlanta. And even I'm like, oh my god.
Atlanta's for lovers, apparently.
Apparently. Yeah, so we were able to at least get Hunter Tech. Like, it looked like it was like these little like two-way like trackers.
Okay.
And
wait. A hunter gave you a tracker.
My mole technically gave a drop-off location that was at the drop-off. Was these little like trackers.
I don't trust that.
I gave it to the Chimera group.
Okay, well that's fine.
Yeah, because since like Greg is in the Chimera group, I'm like, all yours, my dear. Like,
yeah.
Have fun. Go forth. You can have this. Not a problem. Well, apparently that's what set off because I was given a specific code.
Okay.
To enter into the laptop to get things working. That was the start of my bad thing with the hunters.
Okay.
That night. Otherwise, at least in regards to Yara, so part of the personal plot that also happened with my character, I had a fantastic scene with Rob, who played Waylon.
Okay.
So at least in the home game that Bella and I are in
CTMF.
with, I don't know, what?
CCMF.
True, choo choos.
Choo choos. Praise train.
We do
It's
not
so
praise train
stupid.
because we're gonna end up with luscious or lush bath
We
bomb, whatever
we
the
were
fuck it is.
told that we weren't allowed to say our CCMF because of
Only
children.
by
If there were children around, because saying choo choo MF first, yeah, is not conducive. So she was like, "What if you said praise train?"
She accidentally made a cult. That's what happened.
That's what.
There's another bloodline cult.
Yeah. Oh well.
Right, like, oh well. But yeah, so in our home game, her and I actually made a bet that between, because we play our same characters in our home game,
Yeah.
that due to a unfortunate thing that happened to another player character that Mercy was involved with, including possibly a prank gone horribly wrong on Yara, her and I made a bet that we would try to find a partner. So that added to that, as well as the prank gone horribly wrong was Mercy and another player character to try to teach Yara a lesson.
Okay.
That prank went to Waylon. Waylon went Southern Daddy mode and chewed me out.
Southern Daddy mode.
Oh yeah, no, like the only thing I remember out of the whole thing, because it sounded like from Yara and Vesper, because we even had a pre-game scene on that happened on the way down to Atlanta in character, where do not have three Tzimisce alone in a fucking semi truck. It's fucking, oh god, it was gonna get bad. Trying to do timeline again. I lost my train.
Choo choo.
The train left. Oh god. Yeah, so definitely with the prank, Yara was talking, basically was venting to Waylon, and apparently the entire Iron Horsemen about it. Of course, causing concern. It almost sounded like Waylon was about ready to actually march on a warpath and raze the city of Peoria to the ground for Yara. And it was getting to the point where it's like Mercy basically, once she hears of this, on the way to Atlanta, she reaches out to Waylon and goes, "Nope, you're talking to me first. I can clear the air. I can clear everything. We are talking." And he messaged back on "All right, we will see." It's and I mean, he does ominous so well via text that when I finally had the verbal smackdown, and that's all it was. It's him doing the disappointed dad talk where I'm like, oh god, that was his parting word.
Waylon is not a gangrel you want to piss off.
Exactly, and that's why Mercy straight up just became shield at that point. No, please do not go after this barony. This is what was going on. Neither one and she even admitted neither Mercy nor Yara are completely innocent. It's all around bad. It's a gray area situation. But I loved how his parting words were, "I'm not angry, Mercy. I'm just disappointed." And then he just leaves. I straight up cried. I was in the smoking area of the Ventanas that was outside. I was crying for a good 20 minutes in character because I was just that was too good. Let's just have Mercy cry it out for a minute. Damn.
So,
oh man,
I just saw something that I think you might think is funny. Okay. So I'm over here and I'm multitasking as I always do, and I'm sitting there looking at something, and I saw that our good friend Crunchy commented on the my explanation video.
Oh no.
He commented twice. I think you might like this.
Oh no.
The first.
Running to my phone now.
The first one was, "Woot! He's talking about me." Gregor had a blast at that fight. I saw Mekhet die. I'll repeat that till I'm told otherwise. So
I told him. No, like the night I. Oh my god.
the other thing is even better. How do you feel about all the Tzimisce that come to LA all show up with Mekhet's face? We are all Mekhet. I'm starting a cult! A possum cult! Live weird, fake your death, people.
I mean, no, like that is the perfect Spartacus moment of like, we are Mekhet, we are Legion.
I want Lucinde to show up and go, "Where is he?" And everybody stands up. I am Mekhet.
That's what I'm waiting for, because once we get to that, I am scared shitless for LA.
Yes! I'm not even trying. Okay.
Oh my god, no, because of everything I did.
It's amazing. This is awesome. I didn't even try, and I have a cult.
It's amazing.
And then, of course, there's Tempest, who's like, "I still owe Mekhet more punches to the face, more face punches."
Yeah, because I love that whole like,
Yeah.
kind of like just slightly outside of DE that one night, because after.
Oh, that was after the karaoke party.
After that night, once we get to that, like trying to keep it chronological.
I know. I'm really bad at that.
Oh god, Mercy got fought. She nearly got punched by Sin. She got dragged out of Elysium by Tempest and got the most brutal hug, like spine crunching hug. And she's just like, "Yep, I'm gonna relent to this." Like, the fact that she dragged me by my wrist in front of everybody, nope. I will not piss off any more Bruja today. We're good.
I'm getting messaged right now from Victoria Reeve, the wonderful seneschal of Atlanta.
I know. I need to ask her if it's Reeve or Reve, because I.
Oh, that's actually. Yeah, I feel like a dick. If I'm saying her name wrong, I apologize.
We cleared it in this one. It's possibly Reve.
Yeah.
Because I almost thought about asking her before our video today.
I'm bad at
just
things.
Be like, "Hey, is it Reeve? Is it Rev? Like as in French, or is it Reve?"
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's the first night as far as I know. Anything else?
Meet the Prince night.
Yeah.
That was just Meet the Prince night. Was getting that at like all of that and having the emotional moments, as well as the like, "I want this done. Can we do this tomorrow?" Absolutely. I'm like, awesome. And the last thing I remembered was actually hearing from Crunchy, talking about like, "Oh yeah, by the way, like tomorrow we're gonna be like traversing into a Sabat stronghold. You in?" I was like, absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't find out about the Sabat plotline until the next night. Because again, my character was kind of on house arrest. I couldn't leave the hotel.
Yeah.
I was blood sorcery bound by Uncle Tiggy to stay where I was. And then after all of that was the Seraphim Club Soft RP.
Yeah.
Which was very fun. It was held at is it Apache XLR is the name of the club?
Yeah, on the schedule it's Apache XLR.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah.
That was definitely a lot of fun.
It was small.
It's a very small venue. It's a very small venue. It does not have very good ventilation, and the music was so loud my teeth were rattling.
Oh yeah, no, like you were not the only one on that. Otherwise, great place.
Yeah,
like,
great place.
Oh the staffers were amazing.
They were able to keep up with us. I was impressed, and there was only like 3 people working the bar. It was insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like that. Like that's the only problem I have is like for our group, it was insane.
Yeah.
But like nothing bad about.
The place was awesome.
For us, it was too small.
We that was when I got to play Prince Myers from my home game, who got invited to join as one of the hosts of the Seraphim Club. Yay. Which is that's just fun. I'm just excited about that. I'm learning all kinds of things. All kinds of things about the Seraphim Club. Just an interesting group of people. Just a friendly group. Just a Tupperware club. But
normalize cup, apparently.
Normalize the cup. Anyway, But that was a lot of fun. I don't really know if
It
there's
was.
much to report about that, other than the fact that it was just, I don't know, it
Oh
was just
yeah.
fun.
So luckily enough, Seraphin is like the weird, like unofficial, like meeting place for all the Tzimisce meetings.
Yeah.
So speaking of when like you had your moment at San Antonio of like, oh wait, like we need your help. Wait, I'm only 6 months of brace. Go find your sire. We had the opposite effect.
Oh.
We had another player character. They were originally Odysseus.
Yes, the
Ravno.
Ravno. This is the Ravno
Um,
who helped me create the illusions of the drones
yeah, the
during the
little
big
drone.
Tzimisce fight in LA.
They changed character to a sort of slightly elder Tzimisce named Minara.
Yes.
Affectionately called by Vesper, Mercy, and pretty much at this point almost everyone in the
Mm-hmm.
Tzimisce now, of she is now grandmama.
I
Because
mean,
she's actually possibly older than everyone else. Like, she openly admitted it in the meetings, like, no, this does not leave. Like, I must tell you, I am actually, like, from, like, the 1500s. And, like, apparently all of us, like, looked at her and went, like, whoa. Like, even according to Crunchy at one point, I remember him saying, like, ooh, tasty, wait. Like, I was like, Crunchy, no. Like, you do not eat grandmama.
apparently Manara is trying to get a hold of the Mekhet now too, so that's fun.
Yeah. That's
Fun.
because it's like, no, you definitely need to meet the Tzimisce that I just freed. Yes, everyone needs to meet Mekhet now.
Um,
He's totally not dead.
so I had a good time, but I was playing Myers and I was handing out tickets and fan coin and all kinds of the passwords. The passwords. What's the password? That was a lot of fun. Cheshire, dude, you can't say the
Yeah.
same password at me over and over again and expect me to give you the tickets. It's just not going to happen. Um,
Because he was trying, like, I know he was trying to win at whatever, but
yeah,
kudos to Alan.
yeah. No, Alan.
Jesus.
Holy, Alan
I
had
know, it was part of me
Alan
going, like,
had
dude, what did
5.
you do?
He got 5 tickets. There were 5 boxes. He won 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, there were more than 5 boxes, I think. There were like 6 or 7.
Was there? I thought there
There
were
were a
5.
lot. There were a lot of boxes, like at least 5, but definitely a good like almost up to 7.
Yeah, they were just they were giving out like little trinkets and stuff like that, souvenirs. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun. Um, did anything else happen that I am unaware of? Because I was on my own little personal mission at the
I mean, that was
Seraphim.
mostly it. At that point, it was pretty much that was the start of Mercy and Grigori flirting with each other.
Yes.
And solidified that the next night would be technically their first date. Which was the Sabbat stronghold.
I mean, that just
I mean-
sounds right for a Tzimisce date.
Well, especially since it's like, oh yeah, we're fighting Shlach, and I'm like, yeah, like I now have to thank Sasha Vikos. Like, thank you for trying to do shit in Atlanta. Like, I now have a boyfriend. Thanks.
Oh God. Then there was after the Club Seraphim, which was
Yeah.
a repeat of the night before.
Pretty much. Like,
let's babysit the drunks.
Yeah, like it's babysit the drunks like at different levels, but I think it was less chaotic that night too.
It was less chaotic because everybody was exhausted. Half the people ended up going up and going to sleep and stuff. I found myself in my own little bits of out of character drama and trouble, which you put that face away. No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. And then we come to Friday. Friday, November 7th, which
Busiest day I think we ever had.
yeah, no, that was insane. There was the open session LARP 101 panel. I don't think either of us went to that, did we? I didn't.
No, we did because I filmed.
Did you?
You went to the opening panel. You were sitting in front. I filmed the entire thing.
Oh, sorry.
Man, this is why you have me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just going off camera.
I went to the opening panel. I didn't do the LARP 101 thing.
I think they kind of merged that together.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know by the end of it, like there was. Oh no, they did do the LARP 101. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
because by then we both had to bounce. Like
we
definitely had to bounce.
we had to leave because that was when we had the Giovanni rehearsal dinner for Oh, it was supposed to be a one shot.
I'm supposed to die. No, get married. It's a better death.
Oh. No, actually, I will say this: Jimmy did not want me to die at all, but both like me and Tracy were just like, let's make sure that like one of the stipulations of the Cappadocians joining for the Hikata will be Andreas Giovanni's head on a platter.
Yes.
But instead, I ended up getting on one knee and proposing to one Catherine Milliner. Um, I literally did that because she brought in this amazing character, Caroline. She brought in this amazing character with the intention of getting engaged to a Giovanni to move up the ranks in society. And I was like, all these people are having their personal goals met. And like Caroline was like hunting me like a shark.
Yeah,
The
because like
entire
you even described it as like it's like dear God, she was a literal tiger on the
she
prowl.
was she
Like
was
it's like
scary.
no, like you're Giovanni, you're the Giovanni. Come here, and I was like,
And then
like
and then as we're doing the whole thing, one of the players named Anna, who is I believe
yeah.
she's on the she's the pitcher for the executive board. Um,
Okay.
yeah. Where
Yeah, because I think her character's name is Alex.
is
For
it? I'm so
not
bad at that. I just know her in this time. She was my lawyer. She was Jermaine's lawyer. So I don't know if I can
yeah.
show. Yeah, this picture. Anna. Anna is playing a lawyer milliner as well, and I'm sitting there up giving a speech, and they're talking about prenubs. I was like, "Are you freaking serious?"
I mean, now that makes sense with like the sort of like the X plot that happened at this rehearsal.
Oh my god. So
That
yes,
was so weird.
so last time was supposed to be effectively like a rehash of the family reunion. The same story that is it's titled Sticks and Bones. It's located in the Cult of the Blood Gods book. It is when the Cappadocians and all of their bloodlines meet with the Giovanni and all of their bloodlines and they merge into the Hikata. This time, however, was a continuation of the engagement. It was the rehearsal dinner where just freaking
Everything went wrong.
chaos.
Good lord. The
Chaos.
flowers are wilting, and this venue burned down. This venue is no longer available. Like
Yeah. So
apparently, people loved me playing the like slowly getting more unhinged wedding planner.
I know it was great.
And I loved that because it was just like, yeah, no, like, because, oh man, I even was writing notes in
Yeah.
character because the cute little, like, puzzle game of like, oh yeah, like they only have this much of budget because, the rest of the money has to go to pay off Andreas's gambling debts. Oh my God.
Apparently, I have gambling debts.
Yeah, I was like, well, people's faces were priceless on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Of just
Well,
being like, oh.
there's a couple people who are there who are in my roleplay community on the R server of Darkness thing. They play Thicker Than Water. And when they're like blah 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 his gambling debts, his bookie, I dropped a name from that game and like half the people were just like shit. I used Dominic Giovanni or Dominic Putinesca. Sonny Black is my bookie apparently. Uh, but oh my god, everything was just amazing. Caroline helped plan. She helped with
No
the
wonder.
with the planning on this. She came in, played Catherine again, and was just the most horrific bridezilla the entire time, and just did a
Yeah, no,
wonderful job.
I loved it. Like, and even to me, like, she could have been worse.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
that was me being the foil because that was
yeah,
my character's job was to make sure it's like no 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 because even at one point it was about the blood roses with that game with the
yeah,
budget of like well she really wants the blood roses but everyone voted to have I think it was the other two flowers
yeah.
instead and it was me going like I will personally buy you a bouquet of blood roses like it was enough to like she was making sure she was happy.
And then of course there was the introduction of the lovely Francesca Giovanni, my mother, played by Cynthia Marie.
Oh my god.
That was so fun.
She did an amazing job because even like just meeting her is just like I'd rather watch The Godfather. The Godfather seems like puppies and rainbows right now. Like that's how terrifying she was to me. Of just
She
be like,
did so
leave me
great. She
alone.
looked so
I'm so
good.
sorry. What did I do?
That costuming that she did and everything. And we
I
made it.
barely recognized her.
Yeah.
Like it was not, like I had to do a double take and be like, oh fuck, who the hell are you? And I'm like, oh fuck.
The fun thing, and this was background information only like a handful of players knew, is that Andreas Giovanni, who is the leader, he's the capo de capo of the American Giovanni. So I get to play the big head honcho.
Big guy.
He embraced Caroline's character's father and her uncle, and he also embraced his mother.
Ew. Like I know it's Giovanni, but ew.
The funny thing is Catherine's father's name was Frank, and she was Francesca. So at one point I was like, "Geez, I have a type," and everybody just took that the wrong way. And the whole time, I don't know if you caught this, Fiona, the Leonin, is just threatening
Right.
me the entire time. That was
Was she?
Madison. That was Madison's character. She's a Leonin, or
Okay.
not Lamia.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but she's
sorry,
like
not a
an
Leonin.
American.
Leonin are a
Okay.
gangrel bloodline. What the hell's wrong with me?
That kind of question was like, dude, I've played a Leona before. That
No,
she
no,
is
no.
not a
Sorry,
Leona.
sorry. That
How did you let a gangrel into a Giovanni dinner?
slip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue. She was playing a Lamia, and she
Yeah,
was just the meanest
very
thing
Irish
the whole
Lamia.
time. I know, I love it.
I love
Um,
it too.
she was so fun. But like then there was also like somebody stepped in and ended up playing Catherine's uncle, who was
Yeah.
threatening me the entire time, and I'm like,
Oh, it was
did I embrace
fantastic.
you? Like,
Right? Didn't I embrace you? Don't treat your sire with respect.
yeah. And then of course the hotel staff was amazing. They
Oh
like
yeah, they really.
they don't bat an eye. Like they just let us
No,
be. They let us
they just let
play.
us be weird.
Yeah, they let us play weird. The food was amazing. Um,
It was really
it was
good.
really good. I did not expect a Mexican feast. I did
I
not.
didn't either, but I loved getting like told by Shane's character.
Oh
It was just
God.
like, oh, thank you for making sure the food of my people were served today. And I'm like, yeah, like just absolutely like, oh, of course, like, and going like, oh shit, I
Yeah.
didn't plan for this at all. Like,
So we next time will be will be the actual wedding reception and all that stuff. We're not sure if we're actually gonna do the wedding itself.
yeah,
But
I'm wondering if like it's at least like, oh, the ceremony went off without a hitch, but now it's the dinner.
yeah, but we were actually thinking about writing it in and making it
Ooh.
like a thing, having fun with that. But that was a lot of fun. I had a great time. This was supposed to be a one shot. That's all I got to say about it. And now it's a trilogy, and people are joking because like next we're gonna have to like choose someone to embrace together. So it's gonna be the christening, and then after the christening, there's gonna be the divorce, and then after the divorce is gonna be my funeral finally.
I mean, fair, because I mean that was the best part was like because I actually got to see a little bit of like the prenup.
Yeah,
The
dude.
fact that it was like several pages, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like who scrounged up like their own pets for this? Like who did the research
it
for
was
that?
it was amazing. We had a great time.
Yeah,
Um,
it was great.
there was again the Diablerie, the photographers. We had a photo experience that we were at the dinner, so we didn't have a chance to do. Um,
Yeah.
and then it was the second night. We had the faction meetings, like always,
So
which I again,
technically, it was
yeah.
like this was technically the actual first night for everybody.
Yes, this is technically the
Yeah.
first night. This night was dramatic as hell for me.
Oh, it was for me as well.
I gained humanity as Jermaine.
Oh,
I
you did do that
yeah,
that night. Yeah.
Kale got a hold of me. Full experience on the Jermaine video. I don't want to go
Yeah.
into stuff that I've already done. And this night, again, I just played Jermaine the whole night. I got to hang out with Toledo, Bull.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, amazing. What happened on the second night for you?
So much shit. Oh my god. Um. So I know one of the first parts of it was the going into the Sabbat stronghold.
Hmm. Yeah, I got a little bit of the
We
aftermath
had
from
a
that.
huge group. Like, I think we had, I think just about, like, I think the whole goal from what I remember from Gregory and even another, one of the newer Tzimisce that
Mhm.
came in, that I think is from Gainesville, like, north of you. Um,
You're only a few hours
uh,
away. Why are you not in my LARP?
right? Like, get down there.
Gainesville's far
um,
though. Gainesville's far. We do have people who drive down from Jacksonville though, so damn.
but yeah, so we had this giant group. Oh god, you would have been proud. Like almost every Tzimisce that was in this group, and there were like I think up to like 5 of us,
Uh-huh.
all went into horde form. Oh, you would have loved it.
Yes.
It was beautiful. Like we start traversing through these like underground sewers. So like oh god, trying to remember everything because there was like it basically involved Tremere magic. Like it was like somehow it was like sealed with Tremere magic. Like we had a Tremere within the group that was able to open
Yeah.
it using their blood because that was the only way to open it.
Uh-huh.
So we were able to get in, investigate everything, and then that's when all like I think we got to like just deep enough that that's when we got attacked by a horde of Schlachta.
Yeah. I heard about
And it was
that.
yeah, and that was fantastic. And that's when all the Tzimisce went like, oh, because and Danielle led the whole thing.
Okay.
Fantastic. Yeah, and he of course did fantastic because as soon as it got
Daniel's
combat,
nuts. Daniel's
yeah,
nuts as a storyteller. I really feel like
yeah,
he could give me a run for my money. I really do. The stuff that he
he's
pulls.
well, especially the stuff that he pulls in for mass combat. Like
Yeah.
he did it so efficiently. Because yeah, like it got to the point where it's like, okay, the Schlachta are attacking. Like how, like I'm just gonna go around the table, tell me what you're gonna do. And I mean, we also had Camilla. Like so, we had like Miss Lasombra Prince.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Like she's not. But I mean, imagine at least up to like 5 Tzimisce going like, "Yep, we're going to horde form. Here's what my horde form looks like."
Yeah.
And it's the like, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. Like like this is the most clan bonding we're ever gonna do.
And I missed it. I missed it.
Well, and also remember, this is also Greg and Mercy's first date.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got to tease him about that like that night apparently.
Well, you'll
Because I
never
even
forget
had
your first date now.
exactly, especially since I had to do a full costume change. Like I had to switch days.
Yeah.
I originally planned to wear another dress that night, but as soon as I heard of like, yeah, we're gonna be traversing like deep underground, yada yada yada, that's where I wore this amazing outfit.
Armor.
Yeah, the armor I had. Like long sleeves. I even had gloves, a mask, everything,
Nice.
just in case. And it's very important to say because once we got done with that, obviously like took an ag at least to the face because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, they have shark teeth. Okay, why is this one biting my face? Okay, fuck you, I'm biting back. Bad puppy.
It's the only way they learn. You got to bite them back.
Right? They can't see. No, because Daniel described them perfectly. It was like the 3 arms, like the one arm going over behind them, and then just the rows of shark teeth. Like he did so well describing like a borderline body horror where it's like, but it just enough that it's not like gonna like make people gross out, but enough to go
Yeah.
like, this is what they do. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is what the bad side of us can do. Like all the ones here though are good. We swear.
We swear.
We swear we're good. None of us actually do that. Checks everyone. I'll check so the rest of the meeting going, don't say a fucking word. Because that was another plot. Was another like Tzimisce led plot as well.
Yeah.
Along with the Nosferatu and the Gangrel. There were apparently tools to make gargoyles.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
That's not allowed.
No, it's not okay. That between the Gangrel, the Nos, and the Tzimisce, we were all like, that is not okay. We are stopping this immediately.
Yeah.
And it good news, it did.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Because we had Vesper was the Tzimisce representative for the Nos. Because apparently the Nos got one set of tools that helped with it. And she got to witness them either kind of like study them before destroying them. And then another Tzimisce made sure that the ones that they obtained were absolutely destroyed.
Okay.
So, no gargoyles.
Jeez.
Yay. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I didn't even know. I knew about the Schlachta attack in the sewers because that one venture who was on my who was against me. The yeah,
Oh,
the
like
that
the
that
redhead
sub that
one.
really thick that really thick southern accent.
Well, the problem is there was another venture in that group that also had the thick Southern accent, just like this.
Yeah.
Um, God, I can slip into it.
Well,
Um,
he was like yeah, redhead glasses.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because with that description, I thought you were talking about, God, what the hell is his name? Luscious or Lucius Duquesne, the
Oh, yeah,
train
yeah.
king,
Yeah.
and it was just be like, shut up, dude. You don't own the trains. The Iron Horsemen do.
It's kind of ours.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
you
it's
can't
kind of
have
theirs
that.
first. Yeah, you can't take over. You just need to join the Iron Horsemen, and
Yeah.
then you can do it.
Now that
Um,
was also the night that the high rollers, like I think it was like the antediluvian level tickets, arrived at Elysium in a helicopter.
I think so.
They circled the city a couple of times and then landed on the roof of the building we were
Yeah.
playing in.
Oh, that was
What
so
an
cool to watch.
entrance, man! What an
Right? Like,
entrance!
and I think they did it with the prince. Like, I think Bridget got to go in as Prince
No,
Monroe
no,
with
she
the
did
pony.
not. I was
Oh,
hanging out with her when that happened. Like pregame,
that would have been cool though.
pregame. Uh, Bridget, Victoria, Daphne, and myself were just all getting acquainted and just having a damn good time until game started. So
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, we were just having fun because Daphne was playing her Tremere.
God, I got to meet her Tremere.
Yeah,
That was a ride.
if you want to see a good Tremere, you find a player who hates the Tremere. They
Yeah.
they they pick out all the best parts, the reasons why they hate it, and they amplify it, and you get to see a real good Tremere.
I mean, like she nailed it.
Yeah,
Like, because I got in like a scene, I think during that night or the next night. Excuse me. I got pulled in by Grigori because it was the whole thing of like he just pulls me in and goes like, "Hey, can you check her out? I have to go do a thing real quick."
yeah,
And
yeah.
it was
She had
because
stuff.
she was
She had
holding. Well,
she
she
had
was
stuff she
holding
wasn't supposed to
beneath the
have.
artifacts,
Yeah, that's
and of course it's the whole thing of like, wait, they're being held by a Tremere. Like, hold on,
yeah,
like,
but
wait.
she was also previous lovers with
Oh yeah, she explained. It was just that whole
yeah,
thing of like, wait, because especially since what was funny is the pin/pendant she wore that she got from a Draculesti
yeah, her old
was the
honey.
same pen that I actually had,
Oh,
and I
cool.
had, yeah, I actually had packed it because I actually got it from my character's child.
Oh, that's fun.
It's cute.
That is
I love
cute.
it.
That is cute. So on that ridiculous meet, it was nuts for me because I had to get rid of
Yeah.
these playing cards that I was given,
Yeah.
and all the boons that I had, and all the Fang coin. Like this was the night that I was like, tomorrow's gonna be hell. I'm not gonna be able to really interact with anybody because of the trial. I need to get rid of all this stuff now. So like
Yeah.
I was running around with like a chicken with my head cut off. And then the storytellers come up to me and hand me a file and goes, "Here's the evidence in your favor." So I'm out there trying to figure out like who's going to represent me in court. Like I'm trying to find a lawyer at this point, and my humanity goes up, so I end up having like an attempted tender moment with Victoria Ash.
Oh yeah,
And
because that's when you heard about the Vicos thing. Because
yeah, I was like,
more
nobody
mention in
deserves
the
this.
Germain video. Like, there's so much mentioned.
Jeez, I'm kind of excited about that. Um,
I know.
but anyway, I was running around like an idiot. You were having a wonderful first date, from what I hear.
Yeah, apparently a wonderful first day, and then followed by immediately, especially after coming out of that Sabat stronghold, ag to the face.
Yeah.
Finally had arrangements.
Makeup
So
was done
Lord
wonderful, by the way.
Mekhet's trial.
Okay, yeah, I did. I was not there. What happened?
Nope. Okay, because I know on some comments, like I think Tempest had the comment of like Sin had a boon. That is correct. I actually knew about that
Okay.
because when I got told of like I got told I needed 2 witnesses by Uncle Tiggy. So that was my homework, as well as trying to come up with a solid argument. Not even being a lawyer. That Mercy is not a lawyer.
Yeah.
She's just extremely passionate.
I hope Carol is happy that we're now just defaulting to Uncle Tiggy for
Oh,
Tigurius.
because we don't know how to pronounce the name right.
Uncle Tiggy.
It's easier. Um, so I had the plan, like as soon as I was told, if I remember right, either that night or the night before, I had actually reached out to Sen.
Okay.
Because obviously it was like, oh, he's my neighbor, and he was there. Why the hell not? Like, at least ask him. He was immediately on board. Like, I didn't have to do anything. Like, it was like, all right, Jesus. Now I just need a second, and then I remembered that Prince Vera Velasquez of
Yep.
San Antonio was in town.
Yep.
So it's like,
Cynthia Marie.
wait, she was there. She gave him status.
Yep.
So I actually talked with Sen of like, is there any way to get her involved? You at least have met her. Can you go talk to her to get involved? And he goes, yes, because I have actually. He actually mentioned the boon. I was like, do it. I don't care. And I even gave him 2 Fang coin. So he's already been paid.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
I
saw
mean,
your comment.
that's just a minor boon.
Still, it was enough to basically go like, all right, like, no, we're doing this. So I had them both on board and told them, was like, okay, like, because I even was coordinating with Jimmy at the time, because the night before that, trying to gloss over, that's when I sat down with Jimmy, and it was basically like, okay, so what's your goal for this? The original goal was to basically not only exonerate you, but I
But
had a very high goal. It was to hold Justicar Lucent accountable, and if at possible, have all, like, what was it, 600 videos be put onto her as her breaches of the masquerade,
she told me to do it.
to the point. Oh, it gets better. To the point where she can keep the title of Justicar for Unlife, but she has to step down for at least 13 years.
Yeah.
That was the lofty goal. And and even Jimmy was kind of like, okay, that may not happen. It's like, yeah, but that's the best part, is Mercy's open to negotiate.
I want to make an honest woman out of her.
Exactly.
I want to make her Justicar for life, but keep the 13-year thing. If we kill her, she's following
No
those
longer
rules.
Justicar.
And she's Justicar for life. It's been 13 years. We just follow those rules, man.
And that's why I'm almost afraid with LA, because there's a lot I kind of said and did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was seriously the best, most intense role playing I've ever been in. Like, it felt like being in an Aaron Sorkin TV show.
Yeah.
For it felt that politically intense, and I loved every moment of it. So got my 2 witnesses, told them where to be at certain time, because I think it was around like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. It was around the same time that I was.
Magic hour.
It was around the same time I was getting my humanity back.
So I have that going, and of course, I've shown you what my beginning argument was. I also showed Sin, and I was also going to, like, definitely at least put it, like, in a document, at least in this video as well, because I had such a strong argument. Like, even Sin, the player, like, knows enough about, like, political, legal shit.
Yeah.
That when he signed off, I was like, okay, good. I've got this under lock and fucking key. It was such a strong argument of just the, because I think overall I went from basically the whole thing of like, no, I want her to step down, like I want her to be held accountable for this, to essentially, oh no, I did still say it on here, because I put down, as his clan representative, I request that the videos in question, a total of 675 videos across his social media platforms, be placed upon Justicar Lucent as her violations due to her order to Voivode Mekhet. This would exonerate Voivode Mekhet of the crime of the masquerade breaches starting around November 3rd, 2023, until the date of this hearing.
And there was an Archon there, right?
Yes. Okay, so with that, the people at the table, there were 3 against 2.
It seemed to be the outnumbering odds, man. Just seems to be the thing.
Well, especially since there was myself being the plaintiff, wanting to basically go like, no, I don't care how, like, you, because I remembered even telling that to Uncle Tiggy of like, I don't have any good way of contacting her. Like, Justicar Lucent was like, because it was the whole thing of like, no, if anything, if possible, I would love for her to come here, or even have a video call of some sort, secured everything, so that way she can face her trial. Like, It's an American court system. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But instead, her Archon, Matthias Crew, was there
Yes.
representing her, as well as acting as counsel, was Prince Ignatius.
Chris's character?
Chris's character.
Ugh.
I love Chris so much. Um,
He's such a team player.
he is.
He really
No,
is. He'll come at you, but like, oh my god.
Like it's one of those things of like, as a player, he was fantastic. I love him. I fucking hate Ignatius now. So prior to this little trial, he like apparently I guess he had gotten the like through at like via Jimmy, he basically gets called upon, you know, through clan channels of like, hey, you're a Camarilla Venture. Someone's bitching up a storm.
Yeah.
Go take care of it. And it's like, all right. He apparently finds Tempest. Poor Tempest did not realize what was going on either, and leads him straight to me because the first thing he asks is like, "Oh yeah, I have this thing coming up soon, and I need you to be my witness that Mekhet is dead." And it's like, "Well, I also have a thing at 10." Like it was one of those things of like neither one of us knew what we were doing to the other.
Okay.
So he finally realized I was the plaintiff and not just, you know, him asking me to be a witness.
Yeah.
He tried to talk me out of doing this hearing. Tried.
What can I say?
Stubborn. That's why I'm like, I love Chris. Oh my god, Chris is amazing. He was great. Fucking nation.
He's a great foil. He really is. Like he's a great adversary.
Yeah, like no, it's fantastic because this was like the perfect foil of like a over controlling Ventrue trying to go against basically a stubborn Tzimisce.
Yeah.
It was so perfect because the way I played it, like, I mean, yeah, I have like real life kind of political background. So it's kind of like I know enough to basically kind of like try to clash with him in the most social way possible and still look it and still be the perfect Camarilla way of just the like, oh, you tried to slap me. Here, let me verbally bitch slap you back. And that was fantastic. So yeah, he tried to talk me out of that. And of course I'm going like, no, like it even gets to the point where I'm telling him of like, no, Justicar Lucen needs to be held accountable. She's put the entirety of the Kindred Society at risk because of her orders, because of her decision. And it's like, well, it just happens. I'm like, no. If this is how the tower is to be, then the tower needs to be crumbled and rebuilt again. Like, that was Mercy's take on everything. It's like, no, then have it be rebuilt.
I mean, it was petty as hell.
Oh, yeah.
It was petty as hell. She gave me the order to do it.
Yep.
And then she tries to have me taken out. Screw that.
Which I want to clear the air with everyone. People keep thinking that Mekhet got on the red list. No, he did not.
No. I was on.
This was nowhere near red list.
I was not on a red list. I was not on the red list. I was on a list. It was
on a list for just a simple arrest for like a trial that definitely before Jermaine. It could have been like a kangaroo trial. It may not have been.
Yeah.
We don't know. But nowhere near red list because I've seen people talk like kind of like comment like that.
No.
Like, oh my god, he was on the red list. I'm like, no, he wasn't.
I've never been on the red list.
If he ate Lucent, like there's the difference.
If I Diablerize the one person I would Diablerize, I'd be on the red list.
Exactly. But he has not done it yet.
No. Yet.
So
anyway.
yet. So definitely like we finally have this trial. We go on, and of course, like kudos to I think his name is Victor, like that played the Archon.
Yes,
he did well because like even at one point, like it's just like, yeah, do you mind if I like talk with my counsel here? And like I mean, like I'm sitting there poised as ever, like just going like, nope, this is what I'm asking for. This is what I want. I want accountability, and I want him to be exonerated. And here's why. I even actually pulled up your channel. Because I even brought to mind because, you know, it's Uncle Tiggy, like, oh, yeah, and even part of those videos I'm talking about, he took videos inside of your wife's club, like, just to get his attention. And, like, it actually, like, the first time I mentioned it to him the night prior, he actually kind of gave this look of, like, really?
I'm going to get I'm going to get slapped by Uncle Tiggy.
I might get killed by Uncle Tiggy because it's going to get better. So I actually bring up the YouTube and actually show it to Mark Mir. Like, nope, here's the inside of your wife's club on YouTube. So yay.
I'm a special kind of problem.
I'm even worse because at one point between the Archon and Ignatius, or Iggy, as
Uncle Tiggy and
no
Uncle
kidding.
Iggy.
That is the nickname from the Peoria group. Is the oh yeah, it's that and Iggy. It's Prince
Nice.
Iggy, and I'm like, we're doing this.
Prince Iggy. Amazing.
It's fantastic. They did ask the question of whether or not it's like, okay, but is Mekhet dead? And of course, at the time, I had that little vial of ash with the dragon charm and went like, then explain this. Never fully answering the question.
Yeah.
Well, in your video,
I found
this
those
is what-
ashes. They were my ashes. I owned them.
I
They
mean,
were.
technically.
I owned them.
yeah,
I had them in a Ziploc bag.
Exactly. So if any like trust me, I love using wordplay in this character because it's the like I didn't lie, those are his ashes.
There are
so,
actually
like, the whole
some. There are
thing of-
actually some anarch named Xander. Apparently.
Right. But yeah, so basically did that, and technically, me saying that and them believing me, I technically lied to two princes, a baron, an archon, and Uncle Tiggy. None of them did a fucking chop.
Yeah,
to see
but
if she was lying.
I mean,
Because didn't lie that well.
it's really hard to it's really hard to see if somebody's lying in 5th edition and in the LARP. Like it really is. Like in old
It kind of is.
in
Like,
the
only
old
way I
stuff
can
they
think
used
of
to
it
have
is, like, a certain
auspex.
lower level like auspex power to go like, hang on, I want to see like because I even tried looking it up because
Yeah.
part of like my at least out of character prepping was like, what if Tiggy tries to find out like
Yeah.
her emotions or like
Well, like
tries to figure out how she's lying, and it's like, oh god. This sucks.
or perception used to be are you lying? Like was the
It
last thing
used
you
to
said a
be.
lie, and they got rid of that.
Well, I think it's
So-
like it unless they try to move. I think it's like a level 6 power. Like it would be something that Tiggy has. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, he could make up whatever he wanted.
Like he literally could have done like just like a higher level auspex power and just went like because I think there was one anyway that was like 4 or at least 5 or higher that it was basically the like, oh no, I'm just gonna go into your mind. Are you actually lying? And I was waiting for that. Be like,
Yeah.
no, like, is anyone gonna try to even go into my mind to see if I'm lying? No one did.
Well, thank God.
Right? So like that's why I love how in your Mekhet explanation of just the like, oh, it's posthumously. No, it wasn't. Mark Mir never said the words posthumously. When he made the judgment call, he just said Mekhet is exonerated.
I'm exonerated. Yes.
Yep.
Ah,
was so
it was a good court. It was a good court week for me.
It was. Best court weekend anyone would ever had. You got exonerated twice.
To Anarch's freedom.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And yeah, like it apparently, at least from like out of character knowledge, it was actually whispered by Chris to Matthias to go like, just go with this. Like that's how it kind of finally started. Of like, yeah, just kind of say like, Lucien is okay with him being exonerated, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it kind of got started. Because yeah, I literally played it where it's I am open to negotiation, but he deserves to be free from this because he was ordered.
Yeah.
And I fucking won.
Thank you for fighting for my honor.
Always.
Was there anything outside the outside of that happened that night? I mean, there was the Sabbat attack. I mean, I'm like
Yeah,
nothing.
like,
there was the Sabbat attack. There was a lot that happened that night. So
yeah, there was a lot that happened because I know, like, for the faction meeting, like for Promethean Conclave, Ernest was our storyteller, and oh my god, his idea was fabulous.
Okay.
I did not like. Obviously, I got too busy to do anything about it, but the rest of the players, whether they were like brand new or like kind of not really veteran, because I think at that point, oh god, I was the oldest Promethean Conclave in the faction that weekend, and now I'm the face.
nice.
Well, yeah, you can bring up the page.
I know. Actually, yeah. they've got the factions all inside the books, and where is the
Yeah.
Promethean Conclave?
Oh god, it's
Let's see. There you are, right
yeah.
there. There. There's Mercy, the face of the Promethean Conclave.
Yeah, I'm the face of it. I mean, I have been in that same faction since its inception in
Yeah,
Chicago. Like, I haven't changed. I thought about changing, and I swear, like every
I
time,
I
it
can't.
just gets to the point where I'm like, I can't because like so and so might show up. Like, I think this last time it was like, oh, Illidari, like one of the community members, Jason, was sounded like they might have been able to show up, and they unfortunately couldn't.
I couldn't.
But it was like, okay, I'll stay for them.
I couldn't change. I could not change factions. I love the Iron Horsemen too much. They're just
No,
such a
that's
great
fair.
group of people.
Oh no, exactly. Like they like I know this last time they were like my third choice,
Yeah.
just in case. But it was the like no, I've been wanting to go to Chimera Group because they sound like fun. But the plot for Promethean Conclave this time
Uh huh.
was fabulous. So apparently there was these little vials of like some kind of like drug or blood drug
Hmm.
going around, and Promethean Conclave was basically asked to like research into it, go find them, and like research into it and like reach out to this like archivist. Oh my god, the fact that we had like two thin bloods, we had a very scientist Tzimisce, their eyes lit up.
Yeah.
Like they were on it. And I was just like, I'm just gonna take a step back. Like, y'all go have fun. Like, oh my god. It was amazing to see how they coordinated. One of them who was actually playing a herald of like the city they were from, they took all of the notes and posted them in like the faction group chat, and it was just like, I'm so proud of this group. I'm not doing a damn thing, but oh my god, I'm so happy for y'all. Y'all are having fun.
I'm really bad at the Discord for the Iron Horsemen too. I'm bad at Discord in general.
I mean, I'm kind of glad because, like I said, from what I heard from Yara, like she had a full-on like meltdown in the Iron Horseman group chat, and that's why I was getting chewed out by Waylon at Meet the Prince night, and I was like, oh shit.
after I got home, however, I did get on the Iron Horseman group chat on Discord, and I didn't
Yeah.
really I okay. I I put down. I'm just gonna leave this right here, and a picture of the patch, the live weird, fake your death patch, and it was just like everybody was just like it was the eyes emoji, just like what is this?
Yeah, see, I will admit, I did finally tell Waylon, I think on the last night.
Yeah.
Like, there was, like, after we, because after I had told you both in and out of character, and we did that little video that was basically more in character,
Hmm.
that's when I got into trouble.
Yeah.
Like, oh man. Like, I was, like, I think at my home game, people were did the eye thing as well of, like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm in trouble. I am in so much trouble, especially when I had, like I said, like earlier, of just the next night, immediately got like tried to get punched by Sin, which I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
no, dodge, like,
Yeah.
I might die.
Um. So after the LARP that night was the seventh tradition rave. Um.
That was
That was fun.
that was a that was a
Um.
lot, though.
It was a lot. It was sensory overload. That is for sure. It was in the same place. It was in the Apache XLR. Um, it wasn't. It was loud, but it didn't
Yeah, see,
feel
that's where
as
it kind of
loud.
goes to the location. Like it kind of goes to a location because with such a small space,
Yeah,
the music would be a lot louder.
yeah. And there's like
Otherwise, yeah,
next
like
to
the music
no
was
soft
great.
material in there either. So like it
Yeah.
doesn't. It just kind of amplifies everything. I had fun at the rave.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun.
Don't want to go any further into that. But I had fun at the rave.
Right? I was just like, I remember someone saying I looked good in green. I was like, oh, of course I do.
No, that was a lot of fun. And then we went back and we stayed up too late yet again.
Yeah.
Not sleeping like we should. And then had to
We were
get
too
up.
wound up to sleep at first. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. And then we come to Saturday, November 8th,
Yep.
which was Vampires in Vino. That was the very first thing that I went
I was
to.
late.
You were
I was
late.
like, I was late to that because
You're
you let me
late.
sleep.
I
was just
didn't.
like,
I
oh,
didn't want to wake you up. You looked so
no
comfortable,
fair.
and I kept you up all night, making you laugh. And yeah, I felt bad, and Bella was already gone. She went and played
Yeah,
that
because yeah,
Jenga
she
D&D
played.
thing.
Well, it's called Dread, I think.
Okay.
Because
That
it was
is the most
actually.
anxiety-inducing role-playing game I've ever seen. Because
I think that was the point.
I stopped by and paid attention, and instead of dice rolls, they
It's a
have to
Jenga
take
piece.
a Jenga piece out of the tower. And if it collapses, your character dies. And I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, it's like, and Morgan, who plays Vesper, was the storyteller for it.
Yeah, she seems cruel.
Yeah.
I
They're
absolutely love Vesper though. Like that is just an amazing character. Just an
I enjoy
amazing
Vesper,
player.
like, and even just seeing like the sort of love story that's unfolding
Yeah.
between Vesper and
And
Yara.
Yara, yeah.
And their entire goal was to literally give everybody like just love diabetes, and I'm like, well, it fucking worked because I know I have it. like you guys are sick. Stop being so adorable.
So Vampires and Vino was it was Vampires and Vino. We had good
Yeah,
food, we had wine. Jimmy
it was
hosted.
good.
He did a good job. He gave us some background information on the event itself, and I don't know if we're gonna do anything with the footage, but we do have
Yeah,
the footage. And then after that there was more photography
yeah. There was
sessions.
more photography. There
Dark
was
the
tabletop.
dark epics.
Yeah,
Dancing on graves. I have not been able to participate in any of the dark epics. But it
same.
sounds amazing. Cynthia Marie hosted a tabletop V5 game that was going on. I did not get to do a tabletop this time. I was really sad. But
I think you didn't even have time. Like
I
this was
didn't.
also a shortened weekend, so
I did not have time. I found distractions along the way. So I was good. And then we come to the final night, which was at the test kitchen, which
yes.
was which had a celebrity chef, and I have no idea who the hell it was. Do you?
And yes, because well, I told you one night, but obviously that was one night like
Look, there was a
2
lot
weeks
of
ago.
weird shit happening. Also,
But it was a weird name. I want to say it was Chris B. Like it was a very
crispy.
weird last name.
Well, everything was deep fried, so everything was crispy. Um,
Please don't say that. We have a Nos in my home game named Crispy.
crispy.
Yeah, crispy, meat crunchy. All is good with ketchup.
I spent the beginning of the night in lockup. I had a lot of
Yeah.
visitors. I had an interview. I got to meet with my counsel, which Anna, you said her character's name was Alex.
Yeah, I think
And
Alex was the
and
character
Bull
name.
played Toledo, and they were my defense, and it was amazing. And I almost cried when the verdict was given.
I mean, understandable. Like, so, like, definitely during that, I was actually on the second floor on the balcony,
Yeah.
and I felt bad because, like, I think I mostly mingled the first part of the night, and was just with like, okay, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna try to stay calm. I'm at least being like that was also the same night where first going in like and whatnot into the test kitchen. That's where I almost got punched by Sin and dodged his
Yeah.
fist because that was when it finally came out of like he's actually alive because he's been exonerated. And I had to immediately calm down Crunchy's character because since he was escorting me to that night,
Yeah.
he saw that in character and apparently like he was ready to go like almost like feral claws or like horrid form, and it's like no, I might have deserved that. Like it was great.
So what happened while I was in lockup and stuff? Because I have no idea. I was stuck in this tiny little area. I had a great time. Um, I ended up
I know
sending
it.
someone. Oh, Khalil Khaldun's character comes over to me, and Khalil is playing Victoria Ash's child.
Yes.
And dude, I probably one of my favorite people that I've met doing this job. is Khalil.
He seems like fun. To
He's
be
such a
honest.
nice guy, and he's so down to earth, but he's also so just insane at the same time. And he's playing Victoria Ash's kid, and I actually talked him into going and getting me a beer while I was in lockup.
Yes.
So it's like I was just like personal victory.
Well, especially with that of like, hey kid, give me a beer.
Well, I was like, dude, this might be the very last beer I ever get a chance to drink. Can you go get me one?
Go be a good kid and give me a beer.
Go be a good kid. Neonate, go get me a beer. But no, oh my god, I actually couldn't leave the area. I was very thirsty. It was very hot, and I'm very glad that he did. So thank
Yeah.
you, thank you, Khalil, for getting that for me.
Right. Thank you for at least making sure you didn't die of thirst.
But yeah, what happened out there?
I know
Like,
at the very at the very beginning, the prince did, of course, like hold court again. This is also how almost in the same night I gained 2 status. Like, damn. So for all the people that went to the Sabat sewer stronghold, per the prince, all the Camarilla members received the status of relentless.
nice.
Any anarchs had to go to her for like something else.
Yeah.
And by the sound of it, apparently it was like Fang Coin or something else. But so there was that. I think that was mostly because it was like mostly the opening stuff, and then just the like, and of course like stay tuned for like the big court.
The trial. The trial of the century.
Right, it's like the trial of the like millennium.
I mean, it was like 200 years in the making.
Pretty much.
And my dad didn't even show up. Where was Critias?
Probably busy.
Jason Caro was.
I was like, I was gonna have a very not safe for work comment there.
Jason Caro was actually, I think, storytelling in a castle at that point in time.
Yeah, like because he does some things with D&D in a castle.
Yeah,
I recommend at least checking out.
I want to do a vampire in a castle at some point.
Dude, like you would be jealous of B Dave so badly.
I am jealous of B Dave.
He got to do.
I want his ST schedule.
I wish I went on the little river cruise he went in freaking Slavic country this past summer.
Ugh.
He got to play Vampire the Masquerade in Dracula's castle this summer.
Goals. Life goals.
Right? Like, it was just like, sir, you did not alert me ahead of time. Like, I was literally going to be like, if I get 2 tickets.
On life.
Certain people with me.
On life goals. Okay, so that all happened. Then there was the trial itself, which everybody pretty much paid attention to, from what I could tell.
No, I think every side plot stopped because I know there was some side plot where people's touchstones were kidnapped by the Sabbat. So there had to be Sabbat negotiations.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, so like I know a couple of people had to deal with that. Of course, I got to deal with the whole thing of being told. Throughout the whole weekend, I kept being told of like, oh, by the way, your like Mercy's name is coming up in like Second Inquisition like dossiers, and I'm like, oh, that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna ignore that because I don't know what to do with that.
That sounds like a bad thing.
That sounds like a bad thing and a problem for future me. Bye. But yeah, so like that was at least some of the side plot. But yeah, as soon as that trial happened, like I swear, I think every side plot like stopped. Because like I said, I was at least because I filmed the whole thing.
I got one of the fans.
Nice.
I got one of the voting fans.
I think I kept a fan. I don't remember. But those were amazing fans.
I think they should have been reversed. I think the moon should have been yes and the sun should have been no. We're vampires.
Right.
But but oh my god, the work that the lawyers put in. Like the defense and the prosecution, amazing. Alex, played by Anna, my lawyer with Toledo, did an amazing job. It was a 2 against 4 group. Yeah. And Anna's sister, Anna's character's sister, Alex's sister, was on the prosecution.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. That was fun. having one of them trying to have me put to death and the other one trying to save my life. She said
It's like,
she did come up
God.
to me. She did come after me after that. Madison came up to me after that and told me
Yeah.
that her character desperately wanted to just get up in the middle of court when she was reading the letter from the Countess and just switch to the other side. I was like, why didn't you? It would have been a three
Right,
against
like,
three.
that would have been perfect, because that would have been perfect courtroom drama. Be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like,
That
what is
character
happening?
though, that character, I believe her name. I think it's pronounced Safan. I'm really really bad with
It's Siobhan.
Siobhan. She's
Yeah.
going for a prince of one of her cities, so she couldn't take the chance. So
No, that's fair.
completely understood. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah,
That would have been beautiful.
thank you for recording that. By the way, I have no idea how we want to put that up. If like,
I have ideas.
okay, I'm excited. I am excited. You are the artist in this. I'm excited. But afterwards, after I got exonerated 2.0, this time with Jermaine, um,
Right?
Ma- Mark came up to me. Mark Meir comes up to me as Uncle Tiggy, and says that I have been given another chance. Don't screw it up. So 5 minutes later, I'm in a fight.
That's because, and that's the one thing too, was like, I remember like afterwards, like going up
It's
to
more like an hour
Jermaine
later,
and
but
just, it felt like a few minutes later. I
yeah,
was still like, running around, because as soon as, like, obviously, like throughout the weekend getting told of like, hey, your name's coming up in their dossier, like, what do you want to do about it? I'm like, well, obviously get the fuck rid of it. Like, get it off their fucking desk.
yeah,
I actually got told later that night that one of the Chimera group that was also another. There was a lot of venture in this fucking city, by the
yeah.
way.
There were,
Um,
dude, for a
yeah,
city
this
with a
one was
Malkavian prince like that.
right.
A lot of venture, lot of
Especially
venture.
since the seneschal was a grandchild of Hardestat, which part of me was kind of like, oh, someone get Theo Bell on the phone.
I mean, actually, we did. Alex,
Right.
and Toledo had to have a phone call with Theo Bell, where they were
Yay.
awarded by the Anarchs. It was very very cool.
Aw,
Um,
that's awesome.
yeah, but so yeah, how'd you get into this kidnapping mess now? Because that's what the
Okay.
fight was about.
Yeah. So throughout the night, like, I had talks with like at least two different groups of people.
Uh huh.
The first one was the one venture that was telling me of like, hey, you've got like your name is showing up in their like system. Which also happens to be Rebecca, who actually sells the tea. She's the
Oh,
tea vendor.
Beck. Oh, I
Yeah,
love her so much. She
I
is
love her. Oh
D-
my god. So she was
Dr.
the one that apparently,
Eloise. Dr.
yeah,
Eloise is like one of the best
yep.
characters ever.
Oh, she's fantastic. She was the one that actually cleared Mercy's name,
Yeah.
and it was that whole thing of like, I immediately thanked her so much. It was like, oh my god, thank you. However, things have escalated. They're now hunting me down. And she's just like, wait, what? Like, the way her face dropped was beautiful, because I get told later on, like, I even got pulled by Bruce while just like looking around for other people and whatnot, trying to do something,
Yeah.
and basically got to play like my pitcher for this small group of like newer players.
Okay.
They apparently got recruited by the hunters to try to obtain Mercy.
Okay.
So that's why I was kidnapped.
Kidnapped.
They finally approach me, like they basically try to find me in Elysium and basically go like, hi. So we kind of have bad news. They're trying to actively hunt you right now.
Uh huh.
So we're going to try to talk to some people. Do you want to be in on hunting these hunters down? And my only answer was abso-fucking-lutely. Like,
Nice.
I will gladly be bait. So technically, it was kind of a kidnap situation, but also she was pretending to be bait. Because it's the like, well, no, if they're gonna try to come after me, you can't flush. Like, I would rather take that opportunity and be the cute little bait. My adorable fucking dress.
That was
I was
the
not
that
expecting
was
the
the
crowd.
that
Oh
was
my
the fun
god.
adventure. Sin comes up to me. Sin comes up to me and he's like, "I need you to go on this mission with us." And I'm like in character, like, "Yeah, raring to go. Let's go knock some SI heads. This is going to be fun. First light, screw you." And then I was like, "But I have this phone call I have to make, and I literally cannot miss it. It is massively important." And he's like, "No, somebody pulled a boon to make sure you go." And I was like, Okay.
Yeah, I did not know that because I remember like sometime after your trial, I actually approached you as Jermaine and went like, "Hey, congrats on being free. That's fantastic. You gonna be bored later?"
Yeah, you came up to me and asked me if I would go to the fight, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm really busy because
And then
Sin
like,
because Sin had already come up to me and I had said, look, if I can get the phone call done, I will join you. And then you come up to me and it was the same thing, and I didn't realize that it was the same thing because it was the Seneschal of Atlanta who had like traded boons in to make it so that I would go so she could get close to
oh, yeah.
Jermaine.
I mean, nothing brings people closer together than a good fight. I mean, look at Craig and Mercy.
I mean, I'm just like romance is in the air in Atlanta. You
Apparently,
know,
like
like
that needs to be investigated more than anything. Of like, yeah, why is everyone all hot? Like, how much sanguine blood is in this fucking city? To start checking their
uh
DNA.
so I go into detail on my thoughts and what happened, what I experienced happening during this fight. Um, wh- how would you explain this fight? Because it was a great fight. It was done. The
It was
storyteller did
fantastic.
amazing. It was, and he ended up using the three and done rule, and
Yeah.
it still did not take from the story, which I was highly impressed by.
Yeah, because it was actually Knox is, I think, a name I've heard him be called by.
Okay.
Um he normally does a lot of the NPC work.
Okay.
Because like I know at one point he played a Fae in Chicago. He's done like multiple other stuff. He actually played the Sabat Tzimisce in Vegas.
Okay.
Um yeah, so it was one of those things of like I had never dealt with his storytelling style. But Bruce did actually pick him to be narrator for the scene because he was busy with other stuff.
Yeah.
Um, and like I at
Well,
least
good
did report back
choice.
to Bruce. Like, yeah, like I reported back to Bruce later that night because I even told him it's like, no, dude, Knox was fantastic. He goes,
Yeah.
oh, good. I was wondering what happened. So I at least let Bruce know of like this is what happened. Oh my god.
No, it was really good.
It was because I did love the fact that because I know between you, Victoria as the Seneschal, and I think even Matthias, because Matthias, the Archon, was also in that fight.
Yeah.
You three made sure to take that step back, and it was fantastic
We
because
didn't we didn't
there
want to
were
overshadow the players, like as
no exactly because
NPCs.
the rest of the players most of them were the new players because I know the group that approached me went, hey, hunters are actively going after you. These I think were all new players.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of like, yeah, I was making sure to like kind of tell them like, yeah, by all means, if you can grab as many people as possible, do it. Like, and I know Sin and Tempest got into that fight because I had told Tempest of what's going on. More than likely, she told Sin.
Yeah.
But yeah, like at least between Sin starting a riot to cover Masquerade Breach.
Yeah.
The only thing I loved was just the like, okay, you're not gonna fight, you're just gonna sit right here in the dead center. I'm like, I already hate this out of character.
Sorry
I
for
don't like being
almost
the
sorry for almost dropping a helicopter on you.
No, I just love the fact that we get a random blood rave, and I'm like, oh my god, Jermaine started a blood rave.
I threw a guy into the propeller of the helicopter.
That was still epic.
I was like, I'm only gonna take one guy out. Like with the celerity and potence I had, I could have cleared the field.
No,
So I
exactly.
was like, I'm
I
gonna focus on one NPC, do a little bit of cinematic inspiration for everybody, and then when he's like, "All right, guys, 3 and done, we're ending this combat," I was like, Chuck,
right, like, oh shit, okay.
I'm gonna throw him into the propeller.
Oh yeah, like, because at least by the third round, oh man, like that's when I think the true cinematic happened because that was your propeller throw.
hmm
The Seneschal comes at like love Victoria for this. Comes up behind Mercy,
hmm
drops all to be the distraction. Then I have Tempest going in front of me to act as shield, and I'm literally going like, bitch, like we're talking about this at our home game. Fuck you. And then while all that's happening, I have the Archon running toward me. He's the one grabbing me and getting me the hell out.
Yeah.
While there was, I think they go by Jesse. that was the semi-truck woman that was just like everyone in the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm being chucked into the trailer now.
And then I'm in the back with the Seneschal, and she's registering as human to everybody.
She wasn't the only one that weekend.
But she wasn't human. She was a member of the
Nephilim.
of the Nephilim. I said Seraphim. God damn it! I said Seraphim on the other video. It's Nephilim. But yeah, she's a member of the Nephilim, and she's like a high ranking, so they like take on humanistic traits as they get higher in the group.
Well, apparently it was some ritual because technically another player character actually went through the same thing, and that was so fun to witness because especially since they're Hikata.
Yeah.
So it went from like, oh, okay, cool, to wait a minute.
I ended up giving the Seneschal some of my blood. So blood bonding the Seneschal to the Anarch.
Hell yeah.
Right, and
no, it's a Venture Cam Seneschal to the Brujah Anarch.
Yep. To the previous Red Lister. But I gave her Draught of Endurance so that she could have the level of fortitude that stops you from taking damage from cold. Because she was gonna die before we got to the Elysium.
Oh yeah.
It was too cold in that truck. And then we got back, and they made announcements, and people got status, and
yeah, because the Seneschal decided that more people would get status, so that's how I got my second status of the frickin' night.
That's awesome. Yeah, it was savage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody got savage?
Everyone involved in it. She didn't split it like the sewers did, because I know... Oh yeah, because at least the Seneschal also gave kind of... It's not status, but like feeding privileges to everyone that was in the Sabat sewer stronghold mission. But in this one, because she was part of the fight, like she gave everybody, like whether you were Cam or Anarch, savage.
Yeah.
And so that's where it's the like, do I technically take it because that was bait? Like I actually had it like almost confirmed by like Senative. It was like, oh yeah, this happened and this happened, so we all got status, and I'm like, bitch, I have more status than like the freaking like new Herald. Like what the fuck? Fantastic.
And of course that led to karaoke of the damned.
With your Pink Pony Club.
I did. I got up there and I sang Pink Pony Club. We're going back to LA.
And apparently, according to some people, that is now the Brujah song.
The Brujah song?
Pink Pony Club is now the Brujah song.
Oh god. And I absolutely love, and I have not been able to find a recording of it anywhere yet, but Tracy, Miss Magitac, got up and for Jermaine sang Separate Ways, the most epic 80s ballad ever. Yes. Oh my god, Tracy on stage dressed up as Victoria Ash, like
belting.
Just belting out that 80s like just masterpiece with all of these people fawning at her at the bottom of the stage.
Oh yeah, no, like I think Syrinx was like doing it and whatnot. Oh, and Nibbles.
And Nibbles the Nosferatu. I love Nibbles.
Yep.
Nibbles is so cool. Oh my god. But yeah, no, the karaoke was amazing. Waylon got up and sang. Rob. I'm using character names. Yeah. Rob got up and sang. Oh my god, it was just so fun. I got up with a group of people and sang the Oogie Boogie song from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, oh, that reminds me. The one that led that Oogie Boogie song, he was in the group for the Hunters.
Oh yeah?
He was one of the newer players that
that's
was
awesome.
Doing that. He was so excited. And I was like, dude, like, please keep that excitement. I cannot wait.
We had
like you were so excited to rescue me. I'm so happy.
It was so fun. It was so hard to leave.
That's how it feels now. Like I kind of have to agree with you. Like, because I think you mentioned it in one video that either is already up or will be coming up.
Yeah, you would know.
We leave, and it's been almost like a couple of weeks at this point. And it's still like, it's like, no, I really want to go back. Like, I've already seen so many comments in the Discord of just the, like, is it May yet? And I'm like, dude, mood.
I wish it was May.
Right.
I've never identified with Justin Timberlake so much.
That moment where I understand the meme.
Old Ramen Head was right. So we go home. We go back to the hotel after. Was it after? I think it was actually before the karaoke. We went back and changed. And
Yeah,
that's
because I
where
was wearing
we,
a dress, and I was to the point where I'm like, I need out of this goddamn thing. I love my
because
dress,
we
but I
were
need
we
out of the
were
goddamn thing.
we were smart and at least started to pack before.
Yeah, because I wanted to at least make sure because part of me is kind of like, I mean, between the three of us in the room, like, yeah, we were gonna drive back,
Yeah.
but it was that whole thing of like, I don't want to waste any more time because we have to check out at a certain time.
Well, I really
Like,
wanted to go to karaoke, but I was also like, I don't want to pack after karaoke.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather sleep after karaoke.
But we
Um,
ran that fun little scene with Tempest, um, where Maquette showed up and got punched in the face.
well,
Uh,
I think if I remember right, she gave you the
she
Tempest look,
she
and then
gave me
she
the
like,
look. She gave me the look, and then she attempted to punch me, but missed for unforeseen circumstances. And then she punched me again, and actually made contact. And now she says she owes me more punches to the face.
well,
I mean, I get it.
I'm also their neighbor, so I'm
Yeah.
like screwed. Like,
Uh,
like I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. But yeah,
I'm
then
so sorry.
after that we did the karaoke thing. It was a lot of fun. We spent
Oh.
one more night of making sure that people got to their rooms properly.
Yeah, because I think this time it was still less. I think people were less drunk, but it was
Yeah.
definitely the like, oh, you are. Oh, the tiredness is kicking you hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, can you
Oh,
walk us
we were
through it?
all
Yeah,
we were all
okay.
dealing with exhaustion by that point, and
Yeah.
I know I took several trips back and forth from Apache to the hotel just to make sure that people got back safe because everybody was leaving at separate times. And
Yeah, because I
it
think it was you and Sen both. Because I remember Sen even coming back.
yeah,
The player came back at one point because I was like, "Oh hey,"
yeah,
and he was like, "I just dropped like," and I think he was the one that says like, "Yeah, I just dropped Bella off at the room." I'm like, "Okay,
yeah,
good."
yeah. No, well, Bella left really early too. She was just not feeling it.
That was because she did have a blast, but it was the same issue of the music was starting to actually move her eardrums.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, "Yep, that's fair." Because I know like we both came back because since I had filmed
So
both.
I'm bringing earplugs next time.
I'd recommend it for Succubus Club because I
Yeah.
have a feeling that's going to be back, as well as
Ugh.
maybe Club
I
Maharani.
cannot
But
wait to
you
go
know,
back to the
Succubus is
Succubus
better.
Club. Oh my
Oh, that's true.
god.
Because I think I actually told Victoria Ash that in character. It was just like, "Oh, it's great seeing you again. I went to your club. It was fantastic." And I almost wanted to give like almost a backhanded comment of just yeah, you do so much better than Seraphin.
Hey,
Ju-
I'm one of the
Just
hosts.
this was before I
Yeah,
like
yeah, now that
I
Myers
met
is involved, we
met
got some
Myers
taste.
again.
No, I'm kidding. Seraphin's amazing. I love that. I love that group. It's
Yeah,
so
it's like
fun.
Seraphin's fun, but God, Succubus was so
Yeah.
cool.
And then we had to peel ourselves out of bed in the morning and finish packing,
And
get
then head to the
everything.
closing.
Yeah. And then we were smart. We got everything taken care of, packed up, put in
Yeah.
the car, put in the cars, and then we headed down for the closing session, closing ceremonies, which was I don't know, I didn't record it. It felt more just for us, you know?
Yeah, it felt more intimate. And that's where part of me is kind of glad we didn't really film because I know there was at one point like I know like Percy did get very emotional because
Th-
they were just so grateful to go to
there were
this.
so many
Um,
tears, and
yeah.
it was beautiful. It was a great time.
Yeah, it was a really nice and very lovely
Yeah.
closing panel. But it was like that's where I'm like I'm kind of glad we didn't, but it was so nice.
I feel bad that I took the microphone and gave my shout outs and then we got called up. Like then the NPCs got called up to give their shout outs. Like I didn't realize that was going to happen. I would not have done that
I
if
mean,
that was the case.
no, exactly. Like I wish they kind of like at least try to shoot you a message of like, hey,
Yeah.
this happens.
I didn't know.
Like at least to you and all the other NPCs, because that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
But it's still the like, we're used to it. Whereas I just love Kelly's face of like, when I finally took the microphone and was just like, I swear I only have two. Like, and I did.
Oh my God, we could literally be there for hours and hours just talking about how much fun we had, who we
Oh,
appreciate.
exactly.
But they have a very limited time. They're only supposed to be there for an hour. Like
Yeah.
it is from
I mean,
11
they
to
were.
12. That's it.
Yeah. And that's why I'm glad they do have like the RP nods, because especially like I remember hearing like that Daniel had to leave early
Yeah.
and whatnot, so he definitely missed some of it.
Yeah.
And some people usually have to leave early anyway because of transportation.
Yep.
But that's why I'm glad that there is that Discord channel of RP nods. So if people want to go into way more detail, I'm like, yeah, go there.
Yeah.
Like, it's worth seeing all of it.
And then after that we went to that really fun like that German restaurant. That was really good.
Yes, the beer garden. Oh,
Oh, that was so good. That was amazing.
that was so much food.
I was torn because there were so many different people all over that room because we took over half the restaurant. But there were so many people all over that room that I sat with my coterie mates. That's basically the way that I see it. I sat with you and I sat with Bella and all that was great and all that. But like there was somebody at every table that I wanted to like just I should be eating with them. I should be eating with them. But I was like I can't.
Exactly.
It was so hard just to say goodbye to everybody.
No, that's how I feel as well. Like, like I don't want to say goodbye. Basically it's the whole thing of like I don't want to go back to being online. Like, where do y'all live? We live on the East Coast. Fuck you. You're too far.
I know there's so many people that I would like to see like daily who live states away.
Right.
And there's nothing I can do about it and it's
Right.
just frustrating.
It
So,
is.
but yeah,
Like,
I
it's even
mean,
the whole thing of like, if I knew like if Silent was able to go, but I seriously would have offered him and be like, dude, get in the car.
yeah.
We're
Now,
going past you anyway. Like, because I remember seeing signs from Metropolis at one point when
yeah.
we were driving. That was the best part of that drive. Was like, oh my god, that's right, we have Metropolis. Fuck yes.
Yeah, stop by any gas station in Metropolis and it's just Superman Central. There's so many t-shirts, hats, dolls, toys, plush like everything. Everything.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous. And if it didn't say like Metropolis on it, I'd probably buy half the store. I'm a huge Superman fan. I always have been. Now
We're such huge Batman fans.
after we
Like,
it
yeah.
works.
Exactly.
As we got in our cars and drove off, I actually got in the car and went, "What the hell am I doing? Like I'm about to go for this long ass freaking drive. I'm here."
Yeah.
And I have not been. I felt so bad too because I was like, because I was like, I should stop and I should let people know what I'm doing or something like that. But I did end up stopping. I did end up going to the aquarium. I did, and I didn't mean. I meant to go there and walk around alone and just enjoy and just breathe. But like, I ended up running into like Caroline again, and I believe I'm horrible with names, but Isaac. So we ended up walking and just talking the whole time. The guy who plays her bodyguard for the Giovanni dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I never knew his real name.
my
So it's just like,
my fiance's bodyguard. So yeah,
we've all seen that Whitney Houston film.
yeah, right. But yeah, no, we ended up walking around, and of course, like Miss Magitech and Bull and everybody else was there also. But that was because I think their plane got canceled, so or something like
yeah.
that. So
I mean, that makes sense because that was the issue of people coming in as
Yeah.
well. Was like, oh, my plane got delayed, or like TSA went from like, oh yeah, like schedule an hour to like it's been 4
well,
hours.
they're going through really hard crap over
No,
there.
yeah,
like,
I don't blame TSA. I blame
Yeah.
others.
But we didn't hang out with them, but we ran into them by the otters. And then I think we had entered and gone left. They had entered and gone right, and we just kind of met in the middle.
Weird.
But yeah, no, I saw the otters and all the fish and the turtles and the frickin' baby whale shark, and like all that stuff was just it was a beautiful thing.
Good.
I'd never been there before, so Had to take the chance.
And part of me actually like almost wondered like because of how long we waited for Bella and the little like our LARP kids to get out of the aquarium.
Yeah.
Part of me is kind of like, you know what, fuck it, let's go in here and find them.
Yeah, we considered that, but also they would have left before we got halfway through the thing. It
They
was
would have
massive.
like because it did look huge.
And it was
And yeah,
beautiful.
like
It was
oh, that's
interesting.
good.
It was interesting. And then the long drive home.
Yeah.
Anything
I think
interesting?
your drive was better than mine because oh god.
What happened?
Um, since I live in Central Illinois, we had snow.
Uh
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad I'm still standing.
Yeah. I think
'Cause
I
my yeah.
go ahead. Sorry.
Well, my back was bitching.
Okay.
So like that Sunday, like it's my left side. I have to try to remember. Because it's finally healed.
Yeah.
Like Jesus. So my left hip was like already starting to cramp up, like the muscle, which is usually an indicator of like, oh God, if it hits that nerve again, I'm gonna be down.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have fun again. And I did not want a repeat of what happened to me in June, where I did lose the ability to walk
Yeah.
without severe pain.
I did not go to the ER this time.
Yay! Neither did I.
That's great.
Woo.
It's really sad that we've reached that point where, well, we didn't go to the ER. It was a great trip.
True adulthood is the. Did you go to the ER today? No. Congratulations. But yeah, so like my lower back was starting to hurt, and I want to blame all the stairs. Like
There was a lot of stairs.
great locations, but not accessible friendly.
Yeah.
As much as it would be nice. But definitely, so it was definitely, of course, I did most of the driving, which I don't mind. Like,
Yeah.
I got us out of Atlanta, tried to get us through Nashville. And then I know for at least a couple of hours, we switched again, so that way Bella could drive, so that way I could
Yeah.
rest my back. Because I was even looking at her going, like, it's going. If I don't stretch it out, it's not, we're not going to be good
Yeah.
for this month. Like, we need me to rest. So we did a little bit until she was starting to get highway hypnosis and the dangerous kind.
Yeah.
And it was like, yep, nope, find a gas station, pull over, we'll switch. I don't care.
Yeah.
I would rather risk my sleep because I know how my brain has that safety switch somehow.
Yeah.
Like, because I know at one point, okay, this was the creepiest thing. You should take this for whatever LARP. Oh my God. So somehow when she uses her phone for like navigation in the car, it took her in the back roads at one point.
Okay. She probably has avoid tolls on.
I did. She didn't. We avoided tolls the whole way.
Interesting. Okay.
So, well, it's also Android versus Apple. So apparently Android will make sure I am on the highways. Apple does not give a fuck and put us in the country back roads. At one point, like, we're in, like, bumfuck nowhere. It's somewhere between, we finally get into the southern part of Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bumfuck nowhere. She, like, has a little bit of the highway hypnosis on these back roads. So she's like, okay, I'm going to pull over real quick. And it's like, yep, pull over, close your eyes, I will keep watch. Because, I mean, like, this is middle of the night, moon is shining out on these empty-ass cornfields. And she just kind of, like, does this on the steering wheel. Like, okay.
Oh
fine.
no.
I will keep watching. Yeah, like, and I mean, she's like went to the like side, hazards on before she does that. So it's
Okay.
like,
Okay. Not while
yeah,
driving.
it's one of
Okay.
those, yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, hold on. Yeah. So she does that. Both her and I notice, like, after, like, she like does that for a little, like, couple minutes before we both look over to our left. There is a random big church in the middle of nowhere. There's no other buildings, no other plant life around it, like maybe a tree. It had a red LED cross. Like, we both took one look and went, oh, hell no. like, we were both terrified because there's nothing around this. It looked like it just came out of nowhere. And I'm
God.
like, both her and I were both like, we're not going near that thing. Oh,
Yeah.
hell no. Like, she even made these little bottles. Like, she used her heritage and made little brewha, like, because she is part Hispanic. She made little, like, protection bottles for the
Aw.
car.
That's
Yeah,
very
it's
sweet.
great. Right? Like, I even told, like, she warned me of this beforehand. I was like, oh, by all means, like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna channel any magic for protection, I will not stop you. And part of me is kind of glad she did, because I don't know what the fuck was wrong with this church, because it looked like a big Christian church. But why they picked red LEDs for their cross was beyond me.
You see that from space where you were. I
Yeah.
mean, jeez.
And yeah, like, it was on our left, on our right is a vast empty, like, cornfield.
Yeah.
Like you can tell, like, okay, it's after harvest. It is just an empty field with, like, the little itty bitty little corn stalks.
Yeah.
So it's just like us looking at that, going like, oh hell no, we need to get the fuck out of here. But like, so she finally, like, she gets rested enough. So she keeps driving. We come into this tiny ass little town that she's even having the vibes of this town is not good. We need to get the fuck out of this town. I was like, I agree. We need to get the fuck out of here. Get back on the highway, bitch. Like, oh my god. And that's when, like, we finally switch. And then that's when I hit all of the snow flurries from Champaign to Peoria.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, she is passed out. And I was like, I don't care. I know how to drive in this shit. I'm old enough to know. And I'm like, oh, it's flurrying. Great. So I'm seeing the salt trucks, and of course it's gotten to the point where it's now the shifting snow, which is worse than shifting sands. Because sand at least has a grip.
Yeah, snow does not.
So I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
No, I think I left Atlanta probably around 7 p.m.
Nice.
And I think I was halfway back to Florida before I was like, am I going straight home or am I stopping in Jacksonville to the same house and getting some sleep at, my family's house? Because I was like, if I keep going, I will be home by like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I could be home by 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, which on nights when I used to go to the Tampa LARP,
yeah,
I would get home around that time anyway. So I'm like, what's the difference? But like by the time I got halfway there, I was like, I'm going to Jacksonville. The difference is the fact that I've been up for like 4 days straight babysitting drunk people.
Right? Like,
no regrets. I had so much fun.
Quick.
No regrets. I had so much fun. So much fun doing that. And the people are just amazing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think, like, Lily with that group, like, they're the safest group to be drunk around.
Yeah.
Because if it's like, kind of like even your story of the, like, you sobered up so quick, and it's like, if it wasn't you, I can actually trust the rest of them. They're going, like, even if they can't sober up that quick, I'll be like, all right, hold on, like,
that's actually fun.
Right.
That's actually a fun part of it. I don't want to name names because I don't want to name names. But the night of Rob's party, I ended up escorting someone to their room, and the very first thing that happened, because they needed to get to their room. The very first thing
I think I know who you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, the very first thing that happened when I had like decided, okay, yep, let's get you where you're off to, is, and I will name this name, Caroline.
Okay.
My wonderful Giovanni fiance.
Wife to be.
My wife to be, my beautiful my beautiful betrothed. She stands up and goes, "What are you doing?" And I was like, I'm making sure this person gets to their room. And she's like, uh-huh. And,
like, oh, shit.
And the first thing that I went is, I'm not like that. I'm not going to do anything like that. And it took me a little while later to go, they don't know me. They don't know who I am. These people see me like, what, once, twice a year? That's it. Right. They don't know what kind of creep I could be. They stood up and they protected somebody. And all that did was make me love this group so much more when I stopped and thought about it. Like, at first I had that initial offendedness. I was like, excuse me?
I remember you telling me about it, and of course, even like me going like, I would have protected you. I was just as drunk and whatnot. I would have went full like Irish drunk fighting, but like, listen here, bitches.
But no, I
Yeah,
mean,
like after thinking about it, I'm like, no, like that's why it's the I could easily be a drunk around every single one of them, and no matter what state or level of drunkenness would be in, they would immediately like if it was outside of the group trying to do that,
yeah.
they immediately would have been like, listen here,
I
like,
I do
you have
just
3 seconds to unhand them or else.
yeah. And I just have to say that I'm so proud of the staff, the
Yes.
storytellers, the players
Oh
who
yeah.
actually did not think twice about stepping up to me and going, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Because I would have questioned anybody also. And I was just it just strengthened my belief that this is such just a good group of people.
Yeah.
And I'm I want to say I'm mildly a public figure. I guess I don't know. I don't really know how to I don't know how to deal with this. But but
More of the humble brag.
but what I did no, I'm not trying to humble brag. I'm just saying like I understand that I'm in the public eye.
Yeah.
And could you imagine what it would have looked like if I had taken her up to her room and not come back down? Like even if I had
Yeah.
just gone straight to back to our room and just went to bed, which would have been the responsible smart thing to do.
Yeah.
But I clicked and I'm like, I need to show them that
Yeah.
I'm not just hanging
Yeah,
out.
like let's not create more YouTube drama.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm just so damn proud of that group of
Oh, exactly.
people to question, because there
Yeah.
is no fault in questioning somebody's intentions. There's no fault in making sure that somebody, a community member, a friend, a stranger is okay.
Oh,
And
exactly.
I mean, you can come to my LARP, and every time there's a new player, we go through the consent speech
Oh, good.
and the way that we run like the red, yellow, and green lanyards and our lines and veils document and everything like that. Every time there's a new player, that is going to be gone over, because consent
It's
and
so lovely.
player
Oh my god.
safety is the most important thing in this stuff.
Mhm.
And with a group this big at
Oh yeah.
DE, it takes the group to protect each other. And I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I was filled with just so much pride to be part of a group that takes care of each other like that.
Oh, exactly. Because I mean, like, there's even the times where I know, like, I've reached out and like, because I would notice like someone else looking like they look like they're about ready to either pass out or have a full blown panic attack, and it's
Hmm.
just me going like, "Hey, you good? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, do you need to walk away?" I mean, like, even the couple of times where it's the if I get overheated or if I get like
Oh yeah,
drunk, where
somebody's
it's
got
the
water or
it's
something like that.
immediately going up, going like, "Do you need water or anything?" And I'm like, "Yes, thank God, because I don't think I can stand right now.
Yeah.
Like, please give me water. I will not like." So like, and that's why it's that whole thing of like, yeah, like this whole group is just
Yeah.
phenomenal and whatnot. And that's why, like, even for people like Bella, where it's the like, yeah, she's so young, but it's that whole thing of like, I can relax because it's the, yeah, go make adult decisions,
Yeah, if you
be
were not
safe.
there watching
Like,
Bella, I was going to be there watching Bella. If I was not going to be there
yeah,
watching Bella, Rob was going to be there watching Bella. Like
oh,
there's going to be
exactly.
a network of people who are there.
Oh yeah, like there always was, because that's why half the time it's the like, I never worry when we're at the event. It's always just
Exactly.
me going like, okay, we're going home. You are now my problem
Yeah.
because it's just me. Versus like at these events where it's the okay, if I get too busy, I know like I can literally list like you, Rob, Sin, Tempest, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like even to the point that luckily enough, I think more people of my home game hopefully can make it to LA, and it's going to be the same safety talk of like, if you cannot find this gigantic gorgeous man that is Coop, you find everybody else.
If you can't
You will
find
be
Coop,
fine.
you just say his name loudly and he will appear.
That's
Just
true.
just just Coop, and there he is. Like Coop's
No,
awesome.
I feel like that's true because it's either that or someone will just repeat the whole like chant and be like Coop, Coop, and then he just goes to the source
Yeah.
and goes, "What do you need?"
Yeah.
Like, like
Coop's
he is the
amazing.
Batman. He shows up out of fucking nowhere and disappears when you need him. Like, gah.
All right, so we are approaching 3 hours of recording.
I knew it.
And I'm sure that there will be some cut down or whatever. I think we should probably have a cut down version and a complete version that's just up on the Patreon. But
Yeah.
but out of everything that we went through, out of all of the amazing role play and experience and amazing food that we got to eat, because like you and
Yes.
I went out to a couple restaurants just to just amazing.
Oh,
We
so
had those
good.
smash burgers, so
Oh,
good.
I did have a photo of the smash burger. Thank
but
you.
but
That was so good.
but out of everything, do you have like a favorite moment from Darkness Emergent Atlanta?
It really like not
It's hard, isn't
entirely.
it?
It's so hard because it's like no, I remember just like the dramatic emotional scenes like with Rob in character,
Yeah.
and then just interacting with everybody. I mean, like my still favorite thing is hearing from Bridget where when she was saying goodbye to me, was just the like, oh yeah, it's like yeah, like you are just chaos. Keep it up, and I'm like, what?
All right, all right, all right. Let's simplify this a little bit, just a little bit. Favorite in character and favorite out of character moments.
My favorite in character is gonna be that damn trial viewers.
What, the
Oh my
Germain or
god.
the Maquette?
The Maquette. That is going to be my favorite in character of all time. Like, oh my god. Like the fact that I swear, like, it was pretty much Mercy versus Ignatius
Mm-hmm.
during that whole trial. Um, because like love the Archon, but you could tell like he was being almost like puppeteered.
Yeah. Well, he's an
And
Archon.
it's
That's their
just like
job.
yeah, it's like he's trying, but it's still the like, oh no, this is straight up like just Mercy versus Ignatius.
Yeah.
That's how it felt, and just the like, no, like fuck you, I get what I want, bitch. I've been playing this for months.
We should do a censored version of this too.
I know.
It's just
I
gonna
have.
be beep beep beep. Maybe we should do duck
No, that's what should
quacks.
go on the channel because, again, I have enough sounds. Like I have a whole editing assets.
I don't care, truthfully. YouTube's not gonna give me anything for this anyway.
Probably not, unfortunately.
No, I don't care. The YouTube is literally just for the community to have something to watch and stuff like
True.
that. So, okay, out of character moment.
God. I just liked all the after hour social, like and whatnot. Like that was fun between the rave, like Seraphim, even with that being mostly kind of in character.
Hmm.
Like I loved hanging out with people.
Yeah.
Like even if it's just like after our socials where it's just babysitting a bunch of them. Because like even when I was able to say goodbye to Crunchy as well, like there's gonna be some in between events like downtimes happening.
Yeah.
He's already warned me. It's like be prepared for the Tzimisce love letters, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Yes.
That is amazing. In character for me, I've got to say the trial of Jermaine.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was playing an NPC. I wasn't playing Maquette, so. But like the sheer emotion, like everything that I was feeling, people coming up to me like afterwards, and just going, "Dude, your facial features and your body language,
No, you
you
were.
you role played the shit out of that." And I was like, I was just feeling, I was just doing
Yeah.
what
No,
I would do.
It was amazing. Even from like my view, like like I could tell, like I couldn't see like the moments where you're like doing the like the.
Yeah.
Like, definitely the
every time they
the
called me,
body posture you had like moments where you're just like hunched over, look like you're about ready to rip apart the redhead lawyer's head off.
he kept
Be like,
calling me
"Stop
Count
it."
Germain. As Germain, I hate that name because it was given to me as a derogatory. It was given to me as an
Oh.
insult. It was not supposed to be like, that's not his title. That's what they call him behind his back. So every time he
Oh.
said that, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking rip a leg off this chair, and I'm shoving it through your head, not your heart. I'm gonna shove it through your head.
Or his ass.
Or puppet. I'm gonna puppet this lawyer. I'm gonna make you feel like Tickle Me Elmo. Out of character.
Yeah, out of character.
Ugh. There were so many amazing moments.
Right?
And I think that, again, I resented it when it first happened, but when Caroline confronted me about that and it made me feel that way about the community, that was my favorite. That was my all-time
Yeah.
favorite out of character moment was, wow, everybody
That
here.
confirmation of how people are working to make sure everyone was safe no
Yeah,
matter what.
because I instantly take that role. Like I see somebody who needs
Yeah.
something, I walk you back to the hotel room to make sure that you get your rest. I order 4 waters for the table, and every time you turn around, I'm filling your water up without you. Drink
Right.
water, damn it!
Right.
Sober up. um, but like that's just I was raised to make sure that my community is safe, and
No, exactly.
the fact that it's just it's an entire group of people who have that same value of there's nobody who goes they're an adult and leaves. It's
Yeah.
this
It's
is
the
a
like,
person who might need assistance. I'm going to make sure it happens. So I do have to say that as far as anything that I will announce, I will say that is definitely my favorite out of character
yeah.
moment. Yeah. Um, yeah. Looking forward to LA. That's for damn
Same.
sure. I do not know whether or not I'm going to be asked to come back as an NPC again. Um,
Fair.
they could ask me to do Jermaine again. He had to. No, I mean I had to
Right.
like the last thing that I had to do was report to Las Vegas, so I'll be kind of in the area. Who
Interesting.
knows? But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna ask me to do, or if I'm just gonna be able to play my own character. And I know
Right.
I want to give some more time for Mekhet, especially after
Yeah.
everything that you guys did. I appreciate that so much. The fact that I didn't know that was happening in the background, and then I found out later, is just like, oh, just gave me the warm fuzzies.
And I did love our conversation afterwards of just the legs, like of you just going like, I think I owe you a life, but no, you don't. Yes, I do. And I'm like, that's gonna be one fucking weird fight.
All
The most
right.
goddamn romantic thing I've ever said.
Ugh, jeez.
Hmm. Mercy got so flirty that whole weekend. It was
I think
weird.
everybody was flirty this whole weekend. Like
That's why I was
seriously.
just like, we need to check to see if the city of Atlanta just has nothing but sanguine blood. Like, good
Yeah.
lord.
Yeah. No, it was an amazing time all the way around. I guess closing thoughts. We should probably call an end to this.
Yeah.
It is almost 3 hours at this point, so
Eh.
I don't care. I
It's
post
just like I expected at least like
I'm
two
pretty
to
sure
three hours.
I'm pretty sure I broke YouTube standards when I released that 25 26 hour video that one time. I think it was all the old tapping the vein videos. I put them
Oh,
all together back to back in one compilation. I just uploaded them. It took 8
oh.
days to upload it. It took seriously, I had to leave my computer on for
No,
8
I
days.
definitely believe you because it's like God, the fact you had to tie up your computer at least that one part for 8 days.
Yeah. It took 8 days to upload like a 26-hour video. It's still up there in the compilations playlist. Um, but a couple months ago, I'm a dork. I'm a Minecraft fan. I love to play Minecraft in my spare time. And on occasion I watch the content creator Luke the Notable, and
Okay.
he just put out a video a little while ago that was like 100 days on peaceful. But it was all one. That's all he does is 100-day videos. It's just his thing,
Okay.
and they're usually like an hour long or something like that. He put out a 10-hour long video, and he's sitting there talking. He's like, "Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if I could get away with this." He's like, "I talked to YouTube, and I was like, hey, can I make this like a 30-hour video?" And they're like, "No, no longer than 10 hours." Somebody put up a video that was like this long, and like we had to change the permissions. And I'm like, "Oh my god, did I break YouTube?" If I
I
broke
almost
Luke,
wonder if you. Yeah, I
if I
wonder if you
broke,
were the one that
if
broke
I'm the
it.
one who broke YouTube, and Luke the Notable actually sees this, I'm sorry. Not really.
It's my fault. I'm
I'm
sorry.
kind of I kind of wish like where's my like golden play button with an X on it for
Right? Like at that point, I'm like,
don't
no,
do
like give the
this.
one play button, even if it's like plastic instead of the golden one, and whatnot, and be like, "Here, the one that broke us."
I do not know if for sure I am the one who did that, but I do know that I put up a video that was 26 hours long, and then
And
after
got away
that,
with it.
that wasn't allowed anymore. So I don't know. I anyway. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Final thoughts. Anything you're looking forward to for LA or?
I mean, I'm probably gonna look forward to the consequences of Mercy's actions because, yeah, again, lying in front of a fifth gen Methuselah, basically
I
two
mean,
princes,
to quote
an archon,
to
and a
qu-
baron.
to quote
I
Jason
oh
Carl,
my god, I had a
vampires
poker
lie.
hand.
To quote Jason Carl, vampires lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I can't think of anything else. I think we did an adequate job covering things chronologically. We had a couple side tangents there, but we were able to stop ourselves and put them in the right order. Um, yeah, I think that's it. I think we covered everything that we can say at least that happened in Darkness Emergent Atlanta.
Right. And
There's
that we
so
can
much
remember.
more. Yeah, that we
Yeah,
can
it's like
remember.
that's the problem is the like that we can remember.
Yeah. Well, then there's also stuff that we can't share because we don't want to like no spoilers for upcoming events and things like that.
Oh
And
yeah.
but I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get back to Darkness Emergent, LA, back to the
Same.
Biltmore Hotel. We're going back. We're going back to where they caught Slimer and Ghostbusters. Um, yes. I'm bringing my kids Slimer plushie this time so I can take some pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
my god, that would be so much fun.
but yeah.
And yeah, and that's apparently going to be the last land-based one for at least a year.
Yeah, yeah, we're only having the one Darkness Emergent in
Yep.
2006. Because we're getting ready.
26.
Well, it's not. God damn
You
it!
said 2006.
I heard. I caught myself. 2026 is only going to have one Darkness Emergent, which is going to be the LA trip, and then February 2027.
Yep.
Vampires at Sea. We're going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade in the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go
When
through
did
the
they get that close to the Bermuda Triangle?
We're going through the Caribbean. That's where it is.
But it's nowhere near Bermuda.
Meh. Don't take this from me. Don't hold up that blurry book. I can't see anything.
It's not even a book. It's the mailer thing everyone got.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but
why I'm like, no
you're
wonder.
holding it up where everything's fuzzy. I can't see anything.
I know. That's why I'm like, fucking camera. Ha! I win.
Fine, it's not the Bermuda Triangle, but we are going to be on a
It is
cruise.
close though. Like it
Yeah.
does include the Virgin Islands.
But
we are
going to be on a cruise ship, and it's going to be I think 4 days of straight LARP.
At least.
And yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, 4 nights of the Darkness Emergent LARP,
Yeah.
7 nights of social and community events, tabletop gaming with celebrity guests, panels, group tours, and more.
Yep. I am.
People should totally check that out.
I'm totally hoping. I hope I can go. I hope I can go.
Fair.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I did talk to some people about possibilities of me going. So I got to get my passport all fixed up and get ready to get going on that one.
Yeah, like I need to get mine because look, Len, if at least my husband is actually considering it as a way to like celebrate our 10-year anniversary,
That's
which
cool.
unfortunately is 2 weeks before the LA in May.
Yeah.
So that would be really fun because he's never been on a cruise, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
do this.
I mean,
Come with me.
I'd like to bring Lore to one of these. You know,
Yes.
like
More lore.
we were hashtag more Lore. We 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 wanted to bring her to Atlanta because it's so close, but
Yeah.
just the state of the world and finances and everything else, it was just not in the cards, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
I mean,
At
hopefully,
least LA, it's like that's what I'm like. I think LA might be a good chance because I know they announced that new Ghoul ticket.
the Ghoul ticket. Yes, yes, I'm
Yes.
excited.
So that's why I'm like, ooh, like there's maybe because I know like definitely in mine and Bella's home game, there could be like a good chunk of the home game going with us
Yeah.
to LA.
Yeah,
And I'm just
I
like,
need to
oh,
talk to
I'm
my.
excited to see that.
I got to talk to my LARPers about that. Let them know that there's a new ticket and stuff like that. Because I think the Kane ticket, the new Kane ticket they announced, like went like sold like almost instantly.
Yeah,
Like,
because that sounded great. Because I
yeah,
saw it too. It was just like,
it's
oh
like a
man, but
two. You
like,
get like a 2-story suite at the hotel
it's
in
that,
LA, and
but you also get
the
like
Seraphim Club
free
is gonna
ticket.
the Seraphim
Yeah.
Club's gonna host in your room.
Nice.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
I mean, especially when it's that sweet, because I think I know what suite they're talking about. Because oh, it's a beautiful room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's also like you get for the Kane ticket, you technically get 3 Methuselah and like 2 Antediluvian or something like that, or
Hmm.
vice versa.
Okay.
So you like one person can buy it for like a group of 5.
If you buy the Kane ticket, shouldn't you just automatically come with 3 second gens and 13 Antediluvian tickets?
Right.
All right.
Like at that point, you bring children.
That's yeah. That's my last vampire dad joke, I guess, for the session. My dog, my dog Nordy is now currently whining and wondering why I'm not taking him outside. So I do have to call
Yeah,
this to an end.
yeah.
This has been fun.
This was fun.
Um, Poisonlily, thank you for joining us in this tapping the vein. After all this time of absence of tapping the vein, and we got to do this again sometime. We gotta get on here and maybe debate something that we argue about. We've never argued, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like, good luck
Yeah,
finding something to argue about.
we'll find something to argue against Silent. We'll team up on him.
That's mean.
he can
There's our argument. It's like we're gonna just like absolutely
he
drive him nuts.
he
No,
can handle
do
it.
not destroy my fellow Illinoisan. Screw you.
It's just two Tzimisce against a Malkavian. It's fine. All right. Anyway, yeah, this was Tapping the Vein. Thank you, Poisonlily, for joining me, discussing Darkness Emergent Atlanta and all the amazing fun times that we had. And yeah, we will do this again. But until then, please, if you enjoyed this crazy video, please give us a like. If you got anything to say, if you attended or you want to attend a Darkness Emergent event, comment. We would love to hear any stories that you have or any wishes that you have when it comes to this stuff. And of course, if you have sat through a 3-hour video and you're not subscribed, you have problems. That's all I have to say. Please subscribe and share this with a friend. And all the other little buttons that YouTube has, like the bell and all that other crap. I think this is the first time in 5 years that I ever mentioned that damn bell.
I think so too.
Yeah. Anyway, so you guys have a great night, and we will see you in the next one. Good evening.